I want to bring esports back. I want to do some good content. I want to do something different and not just always the same. And I had an idea to do Hoi for King of the Hill. There's a 101 in the amazing 101 mod. One of the biggest motivations for me to do this was that the 101 mod is so beautiful. We gotta use it on a big scale. And TommyKay, that is a big scale in Hoi 4. And I've been texting the two best 101 players in the world, Mohammed and NAYF, the god esports gods, and they're fighting out on a 101. I said last stream, when I did this last time, that every single donation goes towards the prize pool. It was $100. Certain people, especially Mr. Canned Noodle with $500 donation, have donated a ton of money. So we are risen to 600 euros. That's, I think, where I'm gonna lock it in. That's, I think, enough. So once again, if you want to support this kind of content, every single donation during this 101 will go to the second King of the Hill event. Whoever wins today will then have to fight someone else. I'm gonna look for DANKUS, and every single donation doesn't go to me. It goes to the prize pool of the second King of the Hill. And once again, shout out to Kent and Muranji and myself, for we are having a 600 euros on the line. They wanted to play early today. It's 15:30, and because there's so much money on the line, best of 7, no best of 5. And I'm gonna unlock myself.
It doesn't matter anyway. USA wins, regardless of player.
Nah.
And C-Mobs is not here.
He's gonna be late 20 minutes. So
It's okay, man. I got this called Pixel to go cast. Mohammed, it looks like your game is working. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
Holy shit. Okay, boys. Did you guys prepare a bit after you heard 600 euros, or you still just wing it?
I'm prepared. NAYF isn't.
Oh, NAYF already has excuses?
I don't have excuses.
He has to cope.
Oh shit, oh shit. Okay,
You're
boys.
just a yapper.
Whoever wins this best of 7, 600 euros go to you. And I fully forgot how that shit works. I flip a coin again. Right? Coin flip?
Yes.
And I remember NAYF is younger. One sec. And I have to open my chat with Mohammed real quick because he explains how this works. And I'm just...
Yeah, I'll send it again.
Dude, you're so nice. He actually sent it to me. So, whoever wins the coin flip picks a map, the other player picks the faction, and then player 1 can pick one of the heroes, and then player 2 bans one of the heroes. Once again, if you ban something, is it banned for the whole best of 7 or not? I'm a bit of a fan of that.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It's banned forever. Yes. Okay, because then you have to play weird shit. Okay, because best of 7 goes deep. But that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. If something is banned, it's banned forever. That means, in the end... Does that make sense? Then we have 2... We have like 10 banned nations later on.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good.
there are 10 factions.
5 are left, yeah. Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, NAYF. Heads or tails? If you win, you pick the first map.
Heads.
NAYF needs heads to pick a map. It is tails, though. That means Mohammed picks the first map.
Alright. Let's do Sonnenblum.
That's Africa, right?
Boring. The test builder. Fucking.
Oh, yeah, NAYF is already mad. It looks
the
like...
winner.
It looks like Mohammed prepared a secret technique on Sonnenblum. That means the faction pick is now NAYF's.
I'm just gonna do access.
NAYF Axis versus... let's ban in-game so I can show it to the viewers. And
the maps.
One sec, yeah, I'm doing very professional stuff right now.
Of course, of course.
Very professional. Change scenario. Pixel, are you here, man? Pix, I think he's gone for a sec. Don't click observer. I have that. And NAYF on the axis. And Mohammed, this is the first map, my dear chat. The Africa map. Maybe a map with the most narrow front line. A lot of shenanigans and memes on this map. I totally forgot how this shit works, and I'm gonna look into it. I fully forgot how everything works. I think there's 5 flags you have to capture, and whoever holds the most for amount of time, the other guy goes to 0 health and loses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Or you can cap your opponent as well.
Back in the day, it was 3 bases, now it's 5, if I'm correct.
It's some maps are 3, some maps are 5.
Okay. And one more thing I have to do. People want the score on top. There we go. I have to put this thing. One sec. NAYF is Axis. And M7 is Allies. Okay. We're almost ready.
Alright, I'm back.
There's Schnixel Pixel. He's in observer mode. Everything looking good. Just checking everything. And there we go. That means game number 1. The 101 is back. King of the Hill Season 1. 600 euros! On the line. Holy shit. Mohammed might even buy new internet with that. M7 Allies versus NAYF. Axis. I will now. Then you don't have to mute yourself yet. We're doing the bans in a sec. So now, the first person to ban is now NAYF, I think, right?
Maybe. Let's see.
Let me check. So yes,
Yeah,
no,
NAYF.
the one that picked them up. So I pick.
Okay.
I pass
So
first.
Mohammed is the first. Okie dokie, lads. I haven't done this in so long. I forgot all the controls and shit. How do I
been a
make
while.
player map mode here? Now, give me just 1 sec, because I didn't play for so long. They added a lot of heroes. And I want to give a little view for the viewers that don't understand this mod. This is a 101 mod made by, I have no idea. It was used back in the day by Speed5. A beautiful, beautiful 101 mod. And it has heroes, right? We have, for example, Scandinavia. Let's take a look at the Axis real quick and to make everyone understand. The Axis can choose Scandinavia, which gives them the North Finland group, or the Army of the Isthmus. We're going to look at bonuses later on. It's too much to talk about right now. They have Hungary and Romania. They have Panzergruppe West Germany, or 4th Armored Germany. They have... Oh, that's new. I think that's new. They have Luftwaffe Germany and Army Wehrmacht Germany. They have 2 Italies and 2 Japans. This is kind of the heroes, like in a MOBA, whereas the allies are showing us the following. The Northern Allies of Sweden and Norway. The Commonwealth of... This is a mix, I think, of India, Australia, and Canada. The French forces, left and right. Liberation Army and National Army. Then we have the United States Marine Corps and the 12th Army Group of the US. And we have Communist China and National China. And also Russia, the Guard Tank and the Shock Army of Russia. That is kind of the heroes. So now, Mohammed is allowed to ban one of these heroes for the rest of the best of 7 forever. Mohammed, who is gone?
Well, since NAYF is a one-trick pony, he can only play one thing. So Japan Navy.
And the Japanese Navy build of the Imperial Japanese Navy is now banned for the rest of this game. Forever and ever.
Right.
Sec,
I can play without it.
Give me a sec, I'm an old man. Japan Navy is banned. And now our friend NAYF is allowed to ban an allied hero for the rest of the game. He's very unprepared. Is Mohammed getting easy money here?
I mean, I'm just gonna ban Commonwealth 8th.
Commonwealth 8th Canada ban.
Expected.
Oh no,
Expected.
left side. Commonwealth 8th.
Britain. Yeah.
Commonwealth 8th also banned for the remainder of
You're a
these
book,
games.
man.
You're a book man. Mohammed already very, very ready. I will thus urge you, both of you, now to mute yourselves. Once you both say ready in the chat, me and Pixel will start. Please mute yourselves and
Good
see
luck.
you on the other side, lads. We're waiting for
luck.
NAYF to mute himself. And there it is. Discord Pixel.
All right.
How are you doing, man? I hang more with you than my kid, I swear to God. What up?
I am doing fantastic, bro. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. This mod has changed quite a lot since when I last opened it.
Yeah, very exciting. They added a lot of stuff, lots of maps. Very exciting to relearn everything. And I don't know anything about the meta anymore. It's gonna be very interesting. I remember you played in a tournament a long time ago and actually won. You beat... Didn't you beat Nate? No, you beat Dankus. Who did you beat?
Leonard.
Leonard. There was this legendary game where you beat Leonard, yeah. This is called Pixel beating Leonard. I think in Africa, I remember. You had Italy or something. You played a secret
Yeah,
Italy
I think
build.
Italy was the... I think Africa was the only map back in the day, so...
But now we have like 10 maps, man. And game number 1 for 600 euros. Don't forget, every single donation goes to the second King of the Hill prize pool. If you want to support esports, this is your point. And NAYF and Mohammed are playing. I have to relearn everything for a second. Let me take a look at Mohammed real quick. I haven't seen much. First of all, I want to show the points to the viewers. I want to make everyone understand. So, in this mod, there's flags to capture. It's like Battlefield. The one that has 3 flags will slowly take away the health. You see it here? They have 50,000 health now. Last time was 500. I guess that's normal. I guess. And whoever brings their enemy to 0 health first wins. On this map, Africa, the flags are Malta, Crete, I think, Chania.
Malta, Crete,
Gabes,
Benghazi,
Wadan,
and Benghazi.
Gabes and Wadan, right?
Yeah.
Sirte.
I am on
Yeah,
my way.
Sirte. So that is... CMOPS is coming. Get you on the second game, okay? Second game. CMOPS is coming as a third caster. Let's take a look at the opening build of Mohammed. They're probably both ready. Yeah, oh, Mohammed is not ready. Mohammed opening up with dispersed industry machine tools, mechanized and anti-tank. Also, another thing, chat. I have to explain everything again. The first 280 days, these players just prepare. There's no war. They can start building their build. They can start... You can't see the health. 1 sec. They are just allowed to build up a little bit. There we go, chat. Professional. There we go. And then the game starts. It's a very fast mod. I think we play speed 4 and then speed 3. That was the rules, right? I think so. And he is going for sieves first. In the focus tree, my dear chat, you have this focus tree, an opener that leads to sieves that gradually increase. 4, 6, 8. You can get mills. You can get dockyards. Later on, you can upgrade your generals. You can give them a commando trait, an engineer trait, and a temple trait. You can get +1 attack or +1 defense with research slot. And finally, you get a new special forces doctrine later on. So the players always go for that. We're also taking a look at NAYF real quick, what he is doing. I have to really get into this again. A very, very different build already. Going for guns, also disperse, and artillery instead of anti-tank. And also going for sieves first. Both players are ready. I think speed 4 into speed 3. Gentlemen, welcome to King of the Hill 1.
I do believe both players are going for a conversion build where they're converting all of their civs into mills for faster mill building, technically.
Look at NAYF. NAYF is straight up already building mills. Mohammed is building... Whoa! A land warfare facility already. Ooh. Then he builds 2 mills and then he converts civs to mills. Yeah. A land warfare facility already. Damn. How are you feeling, Pixelman? How are you feeling about this game, this matchup? How do you feel as a former veteran of this map where you once won and were dubbed the Terror of Singapore?
Well, I feel like this map is a good balance. You know, it's a good Navy map and it's also a good land map. Supply-wise, it's not great, but it's decent. So you can have a lot of variation. You can't spam a lot of crap. So it's a good balance of everything.
And Mohammed was already... no, Mohammed chose the map and NAYF said, one trick pony. Because this is one of the maps, just like the Scandinavia map. Oh, they're also doing spice, by the way. Where you can be a bit exploity. You can be a bit of a cheeser. You can just entrench in Benghazi. You can parrot drop into Malta and Crete and just entrench. And you just wait until the life is gone. By the way, it went down to 500 now, not 50,000. It's a bit of one of these exploity maps.
The point system now, there's also a lot of different things happening. Because back in the day, if you don't remember, the capture points were not a point system, but if whoever held them by the time the match ended.
Yep. Would win, yeah. And now they changed it that you have health like in Battlefield, and whoever goes to 0 health is fuck. I think both players are doing spies. Yeah, to take away entrenchment and planning speed from the enemy.
Oh, Mohammed did Navy, one of the naval dockyard focuses. Interesting.
Oh, it's fast. He did 4 dockyards, chat, and now goes into mills immediately. Where I'm gonna take a look at more NAYF, who did the same. They both started with 4 dockyards.
Yeah. Wow.
And we see submarine free spam here from our Axis player NAYF, who just unlocked artillery 2. He wants to spam the Mediterranean with submarines. Probably Mohammed doing the same. Now he's building convoys. Already both players very, very different. No clear meta to see here. I love to see it. And the spies are on the battlefield.
Research-wise, already vastly different. Mohammed is going for a more mechanized, more motorized build, while NAYF seems to be going for just a regular infantry build from his research only.
And as always, my dear chat, a big moment in these games is when they choose their heroes. Every faction has 10. 12 heroes now. 12 heroes to choose from. 12 paths. They're very different. I will show them in detail once they pick them, chat. It's just too much to talk. There's also new ones. Like, I've never seen this one before. We're going to look into them. And the hero picks are very exciting. But in the beginning, like in most RTS games, you build an economy. You got to build 3 farms in Warcraft 3 before you build anything else. And Mohammed still now also on Submarine Freeze. Both players going for Submarine Freeze. Do they give a shit about these companies? Yeah, level 6. So another thing to explain, when the mod starts, every player has all their companies on level 6. So the player can already do a little build here. And he's obviously going for massive submarine buffs here. And you can see they don't have a navy at the moment, but certain picks spawn in a navy. For example, you can pick a Navy UK, which I think is...
I think it was bad, no? Was it not the Commonwealth 8th or something? Wasn't it?
Commonwealth 8. Yeah, Mediterranean Fleet. This is banned already. You spawn in the British Mediterranean Fleet with aircraft carriers and battleships. So they don't have a navy, but they can spawn in navies with the hero picks. And as you can see, both players, and now makes a lot of sense, have already banned the strongest navy picks of each nation. The Axis cannot go Imperial Japanese Navy anymore. And the allies can't go Commonwealth British Navy anymore. So both players are already banning each other's big navy builds. So we will see who is gonna run away with the better navy. Also, there's little bonuses in this mod. For example, you can see the Electric Company is 25% resource bonuses for 150 PP. A big bonus since the mod is very fast. Everything is fast. Army XP here.
Wow, that's a nice little bonus.
Yeah. The other one is 10% factory output, yeah. And this is the main reason I want to bring this esport back as a flamethrower tank now for Mohammed. Because it's such a beautiful mod. This mod just deserves to be played. This mod should not be forgotten into nothingness.
Heavy tanks from Mohammed already.
Ooh. Look at that bad boy. Very well designed with cast armor. And there's the medium flame tank. Oy, oy, oy. With a lot of breakthrough and defense. Damn. I think I heard Mohammed has very heavily prepared for this. He really gave a shit, and he's very prepared. NAYF, I don't know. But NAYF is a genius. NAYF is one of the best players of all times. An unbelievable player. The grand hero of the last great game with his Russia build. And we will see if NAYF is prepared a lot. He goes for a lot of industry, I must say. And if we look at the production, we see basic infantry, high-level infantry from NAYF, where his opponent is already on heavy tanks. Creepy. But heavy tanks will not invade Malta.
And the pick is already revealed for the Allies player.
Red Army. It is a Russia game from the Allied player. And if he goes tanks, he might go left side. The Russian tank side with mobile warfare doctrines. As you can see right here, I want to always explain, also to myself, I forgot everything. When you pick your hero, you get 100 XP in every department. And you unlock your doctrine. For example, here, mobile warfare doctrines. Also, apparently, designing tanks and stuff is easier. And then, as it goes deeper, chat, I will show you all the cool buffs. There's a thing I like to call the ultimate. Like in MOBAs, you have an ultimate. Every hero has an ultimate, like kind of 2 of them. And the ultimate of the God tanks is the Marshal of Victory. You become communist, and you get Rokozinov. You unlock 10 speed, 10 division attack for armored, 10 motorized attack, 10 mechanized attack, 10 cavalry attack, 150 PP, and it leads to the ultimate of no step back, which is just a massive industry buff, consumer goods, but also recovery rate and 10 more attack. This looks like a big Russian army heavy tank build from Mohammed, who seems to not be going for Malta and Crete and might just want to rush the Axis down here and doesn't even care about the islands. And now we see... What do we see here, Pixel? What do we see here as a hero pick from the Axis?
The Italian!
He must have learned that from you.
It's actually the same tree I think I picked last time.
Yeah. That is an Italy pick. So also another thing, when you pick your hero, you can see here, you get Italian tanks, ships, and aircraft designs, and you spawn in the Italian fleet. That's how people get fleet. As you can see right here, he gets a small little Italian fleet from his hero pick, and he's going right side Armata del Pole, also mobile warfare. And he's spawning in 2K trucks here with established a fast core and establishing a beautiful buff here. Minus 40 fuel consumption. This looks like a motorized rush. This doesn't help mechanized. Interesting. But still only economy from NAYF. Nothing in the Department of Technology. Some anti-tank.
Looking at the starter navies of both sides, I must say that the Russian navy is actually a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, I just see that.
Navy.
You wouldn't think that if someone picks Russia and goes heavy tanks, he spawns in a better navy than Italy. But yeah, the Russian navy looking insane already. So this looks like Mohammed is also now winning the naval warfare in the Mediterranean here. I'm getting a bit concerned for NAYF. He looks so simple. He's building very simple stuff, and we look at his opponent, and we see heavy tanks, flame tanks, mechanized. He might lack in the infantry department, but this is a very, very narrow front line. And Mohammed looking already sweet here. What are these focuses doing? I want to relearn these heroes. He went for Steel Mountains, minus 20% production on all his heavy tanks, even a new heavy tank model, researchable, a beautiful buff. And now there's other cool focuses like just spawn-ins. He will spawn in 150 tank destroyers. He gets advanced heavy tanks for free and already gets a variant. So this is a big, big heavy tank build. I don't think this guy is going for any islands anytime soon.
It's a tale as old as time. Infantry spam versus quality spam.
Indeed. But then I wonder why NAYF, if he's so infantry-based, goes for truck bonuses. He just unlocked a 40% truck bonus. Is he gonna just try to overwhelm him with trucks? He's building... Oh, look at that division. It's a 16 with pure mechanized, motorized. One of the fastest divisions in the game with 12 kilometers an hour. But it's a very narrow front line in this game. And if you just hold a little bit, I mean, in the south chat, there isn't even any supply. By the way, on this map, the players are supposed to build the railways themselves to test their micro a bit. And the war already started. We're pausing for a sec. I'm going speed free, and I just unpause, right? That's fair. That's how you play. You don't pause. Yeah, you don't pause, but speed free.
Yeah, that's it.
Speed free during the war, and we're already live here. Let's take a look at our heavy tank guy. How many heavy tanks are around here? One under-equipped one. Beautiful heavy tank, though. Very, very strong. And we see a big rush here from NAYF, who's rushing in with 12 kilometers an hour mechanized.
Almost at 1 on. Jesus Christ.
And already he took 2 points. He's taking the health already away. But this looks like a very big early game. Is both players ignoring the islands? Both players ignore the islands.
They're both doing submarine builds, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Both players ignoring the islands. And he might lose Benghazi. The rush has worked. Benghazi ticking for NAYF, who now has 3 bases over Mohammed. Mohammed needs to clear this, but he doesn't know he needs to connect the supply hubs. He's building no railways. It's important to note, the supply is everything. And because Benghazi is taken by NAYF, the supply hub is not in the hands of Mohammed. Mohammed is draining in the desert. He is thirsty, and he needs a railway right now to connect all of this. Oy, 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 oy. A beautiful rush here already by our friend NAYF, and Mohammed already been in trouble here. It's a very basic build. Nothing in this. But my friend didn't watch any TommyKay streams. Shit, I think I accidentally muted Pixel. I'm unmuted. There you go.
There we go. Hello.
He's getting rushed down. He might get encircled here. The man
that's everything here, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, he's open. What is Mohammed doing? It's just the supply, and his tanks are underperforming. He was rushing heavy tanks at the first encirclement already. 3 infantry going down with entire capabilities. These heavy tanks are fully under-equipped. Is he actually going too far and handling an easy win for NAYF? A beautiful encirclement. This might be GG already. Oh my god. By the way, Pixel.
Yes, sir.
After this, I want to play Schedule 1 menu in.
All right, yeah, sure. Let's go.
After this, we're gonna have Schedule 1 stream with Discord Pixel and 2 other people I need to still figure out, because it looks like NAYF wants to finish this fast. With very, very basic motorized, he just rushed down Mohammed like he's a child. Like he doesn't belong here. Mohammed looked so strong for this heavy tank build.
Fully over yet. Hold on, let's not give up on him yet. Oh, never mind. Okay, he just lost all his northern.
He just lost everything. And I don't know if the Ring of Steel is gonna help here. This heavy tank build did not help him at all. He is missing 350 heavy tanks. The heavy tank, you can see right here, they're just under-equipped. They don't do anything. And Mohammed looking very, very unready here. Thank you, Chief Gardener. And NAYF just getting a free win by just rushing down. Doesn't micro his research anymore. He's probably very, very busy just cleaning this out right now. And this beautiful, I won't even say Discord Pixel build, which Discord Pixel did years ago, is totally working. But Mohammed ain't giving up yet. But that's pretty damn big losses.
I mean, I think the biggest error that Mohammed made was not building a pre-built railway, because if you notice, he has a supply hub, he has a port, but he's getting raided all over the area.
That is a very important meta thing we saw back in the day. The players build a railway from here to here, and when the war starts, you instantly build it from here to here. It's the most normal thing to do. And the great Mohammed, a great winner of many tournaments, has forgotten this simple fact on the map that he chose. So already a massive, devastating loss, and he kind of just gave up, and he is gonna get occupied. Malta and Crete never mattered, and that's GG! And we have a quick game one here, already done for NAYF, who is easily crushing game number one. Ay. GG. Mohammed, what went wrong here? Let us know. What's going on here?
GG's. This is what I wanted to do with him, but yeah, he picked Axis.
It looked like you went heavy tanks, but the heavy tanks were just super under-equipped and not ready.
Yeah, I was not ready. I expected him to do an AV path. He just did rush. I didn't expect that.
And a quick game number one for NAYF here. NAYF, how do you feel after that game? It almost felt a bit like a gifted game, an easy little win. How do you feel about this one?
I'm feeling alright. I don't think that there's anything needed to be said. We should just go into the next game.
Okay, I'm restarting my game, clearing everything, and getting you guys the ID in a second. And you guys are making this fast, man. Good thing it's a best of 7. And the rule is the next player chooses, not the loser. Do we play like the loser chooses or NAYF chooses? How does that work? Anyone knows?
No, it's just the second player, so he chooses automatically. It doesn't matter who's
Okay,
the winner.
that means now NAYF chooses the next map. It cannot be Sonnenblum again. Just host the game. Take your time. I'm hosting real quick.
I'm gonna do the Americas map. The
Oh
North
shit,
America
never
map.
seen that before. That's
What's
a
it called?
brand new
Desperado. That's the map.
Desperado.
Yeah, it's Desperado.
ID and password are coming in 3, 2, 1. And chat, this is a brand new map I've never seen before. It's the South America map called Desperado. I love this mod, man. I'm happy this is coming back. Oh no, it's Texas. It's Mex. Oh, I'm gonna show chat in a sec. I just need to not leak the ID real quick. Nice, man. Cool. Brand new map, never seen before. Let's take a look. And once again, chat, I will just tell you, every single donation you do right now to the stream doesn't go to me. It goes to the second King of the Hill event, where the winner of this match will face another handpicked person. I will try to get Dankus for that. So if you want to support esports, this is the time, man. As we're waiting for Mohammed. Mohammed,
Yeah.
what do you feel needs to change? Do you think it's just a tactic or build thing? Because another thing we saw there, you just had no supply. There was no railways pre-built. You had no supply.
Yeah. I just thought he would do a slow Navy build. I didn't expect him to do this.
This shows maybe once again that scouting is a very important part of these one-on-ones. And we're gonna see if Mohammed come back. Mohammed, you by the way can choose allies or Axis right now.
Yeah. I will do Axis.
So it shall be. And we are ready to go. Game number 2 on a brand new map called Desperado. We're in Texas here, friends. Never seen this map before. We have NAYF on the allies now, Mohammed on the Axis. I think now NAYF can ban a hero in a second. Let me learn this map first, man. I have no idea what's going on here. So it's... oh, Florida. Oh, the developer put stuff behind you guys to care about naval invasions. Oh, that's so genius. Not only do they fight for this chat, they also fight for Florida, which already is the allies. They also fight for Yucatan, which belongs to the Axis already. Cuba, apparently. Texas and Louisiana. Interesting map. Damn. Okay. Is there pre-built supply hubs, or did they fuck it again? There's actually pre-built supply hubs and railways this time. Okie dokie, we now gonna listen to our friend Mohammed.
NAYF does the first one.
NAYF first. Yeah, NAYF.
Did we always say that? Yeah, NAYF, sorry. NAYF can now ban another Axis hero until the rest of the game.
Well, I'm just gonna ban IJA.
Imperial Japanese Army also banned. No Japan today. Imperial Japanese Infantry build also gone. As we now ask for another allied ban from Mohammed. Commonwealth is gone, and what else is gone for this best of 7? Oh, we forgot CMOS right away. GG. Mohammed thinking deep. He knows a lot is on the line here. Lots of money. It's a big moment for Mohammed. Giving him time.
USMC.
United States Marine Corps gone. Right side USA.
Hoorah.
Strong Marine build. Special Forces build. Also
Yes,
now banned US Marine Corps. And with that, guys, that was correct. 4
Wait,
speed and
wait.
build up, and 3 speed and
Wait.
war, right?
Yeah, wait. So, also one more thing. We used to do free speed in December.
Yeah.
Okay,
That is true.
let's do it.
I
Done.
just did one, and then also, just so we're clear, the bans move into other games. So it's
Yes.
Commonwealth and USMC, and on
And
it's
all of Japan, yeah, all of Japan is gone.
Yeah.
It's all of Japan. Okay, that makes it easy.
Okay,
I'm gonna
guys, good
take-
luck.
Alright,
Map
good luck,
number
bro.
2, Desperados, NAYF's pick. NAYF on the allies, Mohammed on the
my
Axis.
God.
Mute yourself, and when you're ready, let me know. In game.
This is a very interesting map. A lot of modularity, a lot of naval stuff also, but you also have land warfare stuff. This is crazy.
I'm just excited. I always like new things, and I've never seen this map before. I like, dude, this is why I love this mod. The developer is very clever. Florida and Yucatan already belongs to the guys. They still have to take it, but you can, like, invade there a bit. And then people have to care about Havana. Very, very multi-dimensional map. Very, a lot of things going on here. Exciting, man. And this shows exactly, this mod is so beautiful and shouldn't go into nothingness. Okie dokie, man. So NAYF on the allies, once again, just very basic build. He likes it, just better guns, a bit of infantry, getting 2 civs first, and Mohammed also just the same. Now it's a bit more meta
Yeah,
here.
exactly the same. Yeah, Mohammed is going
Yeah.
more into the conformity, simplifying his build because of last game.
Yeah. And yes, chat, there's resources on the VPs. Yes, there is resource on the VPs. For example, you can't do a lot of air if you don't get all this aluminum. Yeah, such a genius mod. It's so fucking good.
Have some rest. You deserved it.
Oh shit, wrong music. Don't want to get the MC8 here. There we go. Yo, there's a YouTube chat, by the way. YouTube chat, you're live, you little fucks. And there we go. Mohammed ready. And Mohammed on the back foot here. He just got crushed in the first game. It wasn't even close. It looked like he didn't belong there. It looked like Real Madrid versus your local village team. And Mohammed now needs
I wasn't
to...
even playing, and I'm still in shock, bro. Not gonna lie.
And Mohammed needs to wake up a bit. He said he prepared very well for this. Gentlemen, game number 2 in this best of 7. In December, I have to do speed 3. And here
Never mind.
we go. Beautiful map, man. Very, very cool map. You also need a lot of divisions. Unlike in... let me just ban this guy. 1 sec. You know, in the Africa map, there's a very narrow front line. And here, we have a bit of a bigger one. There's maps with bigger ones. So you need a lot of divisions here if you want to cover the front line. And this whole Navy thing going on here, also very interesting. And already again, NAYF this time rushing the flame tank. Both players. Now we have a big meta game. It looks like both are waking up. Both opening up with the flame tank resource facility. And they're not researching here to get a so-called juggle where you can exploit 30 more days into a research. Everybody should know what that is after all these years. Okie dokie pokey. And already commenting civilian trains. This is a decision that takes away stability, which doesn't hurt him, and spawns in, I think, 15 trains. Both players once again opening up the spies. Spies are just a great buff to have. I don't think they will open up. They do open up naval dockyards again. Both of them.
I think with the flame tank build, it indicates that both players are going for a more long-term build rather than a speed build like last game.
Yep. It looks like here you can't do that damage because in Africa, if you take Benghazi, your enemy has no supply. Here on this map, lots of supply hubs, lots of railroads. Texas, a little bit more developed than North Africa. We're winning! Yes! And the flame tank research is about to start. Both players playing very mimic right now. Doing almost exactly the same. We arrived at the meta. And they're not doing submarines yet. They're doing convoys. Do they somehow unlock submarine freeze? I think they take the Navy focus for 50 army XP, which then leads to them designing a submarine free. That's why they take that. They need XP to design a submarine. And yeah, no one really trying to do any real Navy here. They know submarines are way too OP in Hoi 4. But a nice little landing in Havana could already tip the scales of the war.
There is a variation, though. Mohammed seems to be doing an air build because he's researching heavy MGs by. Meanwhile, NAYF is not.
Already a little deviation, yeah. Air coming out of Mohammed. That means he probably will pick an air hero. Also they have like bonuses before the war starts. Look at this chat. They get little bonuses to make the game faster. And no supply issues early on.
I didn't know that.
This mod is so good. Could you imagine this mod officially in Hoi 4 and you could play ranked? You click on like search game and there's like
a comp update, yeah.
Yeah, there's like MMR and shit. That is so cool, dude. He's super cool. The floating off mills for a second. NAYF just playing very basic. Just guns and artillery. Nothing insane. Mohammed doing the exact same though. Both players looks like infantry spam. So this might come down to a big micro war.
Okay, never
Is
mind.
he up some chat?
Canceled that research.
He cancelled research.
He was Mohammed was doing transport planes for a second, but he canceled it.
Survivability studies. This guy wants to totally go air. I mean, we once talked to Paradox in Sweden about this years ago, and they said, in a perfect world, there will be a ranked 101 mode in Hearts of Iron 5. But, you know, that's just blah blah. Who knows? But, I mean, the mod is there, right? This mod is so beautiful. So NAYF still just staying very vanilla. It worked very well for him last game. I mean, it wasn't vanilla. He was rushing these 12 km/h motorized squads. And he just goes industry. And pretty soon we're gonna see the heroes. But first, these players always like to unlock the mill tree, which gives them 10, 18 mills. Pretty damn important to have. The new guns from Mohammed. There we go. NAYF had them much earlier, so a bit more efficiency on that. If you have two players spamming infantry, you need a lot of equipment for that. And already they're building basic infantry divisions, 12 with at the moment. I think often they don't change these division types because it's so fucking stressful. Actually, Mohammed already had a +1 for 14 with and an artillery. But NAYF should be doing the same soon. Who didn't add artillery yet. It looks like infantry spam versus infantry spam.
Oh, hold on. I think Mohammed is making some cavalry as well to quickly rush down the front line a little bit.
Clever. Looking at 6.4 kilometers an hour. Not that much faster, but good enough. And honestly, if I look at Texas here, look at all these rivers, right? These rivers are such a tactical thing in this map. I never realized how many rivers there are in Texas. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be very hard to break if someone entrenches behind that.
What I'm interested in, to be honest with you, are the swamps that are around the Louisiana/Eastern Texas region and how people are going to play around that.
These are kind of swamps that were never relevant in Hoi 4, right? The multiplayer, no one cares about a swamp in South Texas, but in this map you do.
No one invades America.
Yeah. Little interesting thing here, coming out of Mohammed. Something very, very interesting. And OKW, what is that? I think that's new. He is playing the OKW, getting German tanks, German fleet, German aircraft. This might be probably 4th Army, which is the Infantry Germany build. We're gonna look at the details in a second. Whereas NAYF actually doesn't choose a hero and goes for civs. I like NAYF's build. It's like a control build. It's like late game industry build. I think that's how I will play. He also now goes into rockets and air. Heavy MGs for air. Oh my god, I'm getting excited, dude. Mohammed, man, what is this gonna be? Maybe this is a Havana drop. To get Havana on his side to tick.
That's true. Havana quick and just get it in one point secured. 100%.
But how does he get transport planes?
He knows. The 4th Army.
Yeah, the 4th Army has a focus spawning 100 transport planes. He doesn't have to build them. This will give him Havana for free. So let's take a moment, chat, and talk about the builds here. My favorite thing this mod is the heroes. So the 4th Army is Superior Fire Infantry Germany with he spawns in 2 motorized divisions, a bunch of supplies, 2 light tank divisions plus supplies. He gets supplies and 100 transport planes. He spawns in 100 CAS, 10% more infantry attack, and gets the MP40, the 3rd gun, for free. He gets a railway gun, And then the Stallion, his hero, Günther Kluge with 10% factor output and 15 recovery rate. A beautifully strong infantry build.
Look at the allies, Tommy. Look at the allies. Look what he's building.
First of all, he's staying with Sifs, man. And he is building... Ooh. Oh, he didn't even research that. Medium tank build from NAYF. NAYF is going hard on infantry. He now even has rockets, and medium tanks are being added. I don't see the division yet that has that. Ah, here, he makes a Space Marine, which are allowed.
Medium tanks, too.
Yeah.
Look at the medium tanks. They're special medium tanks.
Special medium tanks. The MK1, right? What do you mean special?
What? Tank 1. M tank
What
1.
the fuck is this guy doing? He's making a medium tank that has a flamethrower, but it's not in the flamethrower category. This guy is doing some shenanigans here. What is he doing, man? Heavy bombs out of Mohammed. Oh my god. I'm already clicking speed 3 just so it's done. What the fuck's going on? Heavy bombs. Improved heavy fighter coming out of Mohammed now. Already 8 fighters ready. Jesus, there will be an air war. They're both going air. But Mohammed has nothing on air yet. What is he doing? And the US forces, he's going USA. He can't do Marines. That means his build is the 12th Army Group. Let's take a look real quick. Time is of essence here. He gets the American fleet, superior firepower, so we see a very, very strong infantry game here. He gets smoke and ashes, an artillery production bonus, and massive soft attack bonuses. Very strong. He spawns in 1 US medium tank division and spawns 450 medium tanks with hell on wheels. He gets the M1 Garand for 10% infantry attack, just like Mohammed. He spawns 150 CAS. Mohammed spawns 100. He gets 2 US infantry divisions and a lot of supplies. He gets rocket bonuses. And then he gets Eisenhower, one of the best heroes in the game. Why? 25% more max planning. You need to put spies on NAYF here. Otherwise, the max planning is gonna completely wreck you. A very, very strong hero that can be countered with spies. Because as you know, spies take away max planning. Very interesting game right now. Ay. But they've researched some air, but it's not building any air. He did heavy MGs.
I think there's a little bit of a waste research, maybe. I don't know.
The thing as we saw last game is, people go tanks, but do they ever have enough tanks? Are they fully equipped? Are they having impact? But honestly, he just had 300
he
tanks.
Has 300 divisions, yeah. So he's definitely going to have at least 2 divisions out because of the focus as well.
So chat, look at here. This is the tank. It's the Space Marine, which is allowed in this mod. This is his big pushers. He doesn't even put them in a separate area. He gave them a new symbol, and there we see it. How much impact is that? I mean, it armors the division. It gives the 9% hardness. 140 soft attack. Yeah, it's a good division, man. So we're having a big infantry war, but one guy has medium tanks in his infantry. Mohammed's only asset right now is that he is going to have green air, it looks like. Mohammed has the green air with his heavy fighters, and he spawns and casts.
He's doing anti-tank, though, so that's already a good counter.
He is, yeah. Anti-tank 1. Is it in the divisions, though? Yeah, he is.
Yes, it is.
Anti-tank is there. Oh, it's going to be a banger. I already know it's going to be a banger. They're very equal right now.
8 days left.
He's para-dropping into Merida to get that fast. Is NAYF taking... NAYF is forgetting Florida, I think. I think he has one cavalry ready for that. The paratroopers might take Havana. So we have basic infantry with artillery and anti-tank versus a bit shittier infantry, but with a Space Marine division. Also rockets added now. This looks very good for NAYF. And now he goes for air.
I believe Mohammed is going for a bounce strategy. He's going to be bouncing from Merida to Havana through that airport.
I didn't see the airport in Merida, but there's one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's right next to it.
He's doing a quick bounce to Havana to get the lead here. It looks like Mohammed will win the air war. He's already been for a while on heavy fighters, where NAYF is just now starting light fighters. Let's go, gentlemen. New Orleans and something else is the points. And we already have a bounce in Merida. Mohammed quickly taking this. NAYF also going to Florida. I think these rivers are going to be very important. I don't know, man. These medium tanks are scary. And already Havana bounce, a beautiful technique.
Mohammed just needs to hold, though. I feel like even if the medium tanks are scary, the territory is really cancer to push through. As long as he holds, he's got it. So
the thing is, dear chat, Mohammed quickly bounced very clever into Merida and Havana, who now is leading the game in a second. Well, it's still 2-2. I think Dallas in the next one. If Mohammed leads, he's
Dallas.
leading 3-2. Being a camper and defender is very possible in this mod. Havana and Yucatan will be Mohammed's the whole time. The naval wars don't really matter, I think, at all. Nobody cares about the naval war too much. I don't think NAYF will really try to take Havana. He already crossed one river line, though. But let's take a look at the supply of our friend. Very good supply, though.
Oh my god, I think NAYF might get Dallas first.
Yeah, and that might mean
wow,
Dallas.
Not really microing.
Yeah. Mohammed, yeah, not microing. Mohammed not microing. He's battle planning and gave away Dallas, and that is the lead for NAYF. Dallas now in NAYF's hand, who's already last standing instantly, but now it's gone again. And Dallas is his. Honestly, with all due respect, another micro mistake from Mohammed, like in the last game. He could have had Dallas easily and just didn't right-click it. Mohammed seems a bit nervous
Yeah,
here.
he didn't push it. Wait, hold on.
Encirclement possible, but again, not doing it. Mohammed needs to micro this. He didn't encircle it. There could be a big micro mistake. This is 7 very beautiful divisions here, but it looks like a beautiful pin. And if he goes here, the counter encirclement is happening. If Mohammed just micros a bit, he fucking has this. Beautiful micro here. He's making a... You see that, chat? He's taking these units, put them in a new division, so he can unlock force attack. But Mohammed, NAYF with the perfect reaction of a last stand. These players are very good, and the encirclement seems to be off the table. Mohammed just sleeping a bit here. That was a bit of a micro mistake, and Dallas is holding. And Dallas is connected with supply. It is. Oh, that was a terrible mistake to not rush Dallas. A little skirmish here that NAYF might be winning, even though the tanks aren't even involved. No, the tanks are involved. The tanks are going to break this. This is terrible for NAYF, for Mohammed. Thanks for all the subs.
I think we might have an early day today.
Yeah, Jesus. They're microing very heavy. You see, they can't. They
Oh,
don't even do
oh my
research.
god, oh my god, oh my god.
He got it, he got it.
Encirclement.
Oh, he actually pushed him out. Oh, this is basic infantry dying. A lot of game impact. No tanks dead yet. Oh, can NAYF save this? It's still urban. The battle is long. Oh man, they must be so stressed right now.
I think he might reconnect it, to be honest with you. Those sides don't look too strong for Mohammed.
Last stand. Oh yeah. And the medium tanks of NAYF just get better. The next focus spawns 450 medium tanks and a medium tank division. The thing is, I think NAYF is scaling more. He's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the Havana rush has no impact because the loss of Dallas doesn't give him the lead. He's already bleeding HP here. Ay. Can he hold this? I think he should micro a bit. He should go to this tile here and defend it. You can't kill Dallas easily because it's urban.
It's stabilizing.
Yeah.
The south is restabilizing. He's getting control of the south, and now he's pushing back in the south now, gaining control again. I think Dallas is secured. I think he got it.
Yeah, but as you can see how important supply is, right? A bit of bad supply for Mohammed. He needs Dallas. Take a look at the supply of NAYF, who has beautiful supply. The Dallas rush seems to be a very, very important thing here. And the first division goes down. And we have a fucking game. Mohammed now taking the lead with the great kill of 7 divisions in Dallas. He has Havana. He will start having 3 points. And NAYF is now the one that needs to think. But the medium tanks with rockets look so amazing. NAYF's only counter is green air, which he has. He has 100 casts. Don't forget that he has the cast. It looks like the 150 cast that NAYF can spawn in. It's not going to help much because the heavy titers will just shoot it down. And he has anti-tank. That's his assets. Now getting the rockets. And he's about to spawn 2 light tank divisions.
I will say, even though NAYF lost 7 divisions, casualty-wise, it's only 10k difference. There's not really a lot of casualty difference.
And now a big spawn. And how many medium tanks does he have? 99 in the back. NAYF looking so good here. There's so many... Can you actually see how many heavy tanks are on someone's army? How do you do that in Hoi 4?
I mean, light...
How do you do that in Hoi
light
4? That's a great
tanks, or
question.
medium tanks?
No. Is there a button to see how many medium tanks on the service of NAYF? Is there a button like that? I think there is, yeah. 1.25k, yeah. 1.25k. Damn. 1.25k.
Okay.
But then again, chat, these are meme tanks. Look again at this. Pixel saw this. That's his medium tank. What the fuck? It's some kind of meme.
No.
It's just to break
No. He changed it. You're looking at the wrong one, I think. You got to look at the one below that. It's a soft attack tank. It's a soft attack tank.
Okay. Sorry. Then I fucked up. Yeah, big soft attack tank. Okay, I fucked it up. And there's the stalemate, which is pro Mohammed. He has Havana. He is bleeding NAYF slowly, and NAYF is the one that has to get something going right now. But honestly, with the medium tanks in his arsenal, it looks like he has everything he needs to make this dirty very, very soon.
Mohammed is poking as well. He already spawned in 2 light tank divisions. The 2 great light tank divisions that can maybe make a big difference here.
There's light. I love how the mod spawns divisions and it makes everything so... Because they will never play light tank divisions, but spawning them means he has to use them. There's a nice little attack here. You would think these medium tanks will crush this. Yeah, he's easily holding it.
Yeah, they are.
But what is NAYF going to do now?
Offensive, to be honest with you. Pushing the heavy tanks, or sorry, medium tanks.
Yep. The cool thing on this map is there's beautiful supply. Nobody has to care about supply. They can just play her 4. Very nice.
NAYF looks to be converting more of his divisions to the Space Marine division as time goes on.
Want more Space Marines. Looks very green. Let's take a look at what Mohammed is doing. Basic researches. Building an airport in Texas. He's unlocking a railway gun, a beautiful micro asset. If you micro it well, he needs a bit of more guns and anti-tank. But he's getting stronger and stronger. And this is very, very intelligent. He knows he has green air, so he doesn't play fighters anymore and just casts now. He gets more and more casts, beautiful rockets, very clever. If you have green air, stop building air, right? Very, very intelligent. And that railway gun, if microed correctly, could be huge. Where did it spawn? The question is, will he micro it? Singing Dora could be a massive buff.
Right now for now.
Looks like he wants to push NAYF out of that tile. Very, very slimmy now. That railway gun needs to come over. But you can see this is a very micro-heavy mod. These guys are very, very busy. Shit, this makes me want to play myself. I wanna play. I just wish it was like official rank, man. That'd be cool with MMR and shit.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And the thing is, chat, trust me, I played this mod, Pixel did. When you play, and especially if money's on the line, you're so nervous. You forget so many things, man. You're so nervous, man.
It shakes. I think it's just the same in any competitive game, right? You're shaking.
And this mod shows how Hoi 4 is a game that's laughed at, right? But this shows you need big APM, you need to be fast, you need to be esports. Everybody has their bonuses.
The railway gun is still not moving, so it's still there.
I think he's just a bit overwhelmed, yeah. He's
now
unlocking
Mohammed
his
is
hero.
going to be falling behind that Texas river line to just play fully defensive from now on.
Yeah. Clever though, yeah, to entrench in the urban tile too. Now the heroes get unlocked, chat. What happens is that they will unlock a hero right here, and the German hero is 10% factory output. So, it's not like he builds anything very important. Well, he builds Cass. And the hero of NAYF, he doesn't go there yet. A massive artillery buff. The thing is, NAYF built much more sieves early on, so he has the much better late game. He got all these sieves. And NAYF's hero is, again, the max planning Eisenhower. And then there's an ultimate. The ultimate for America is just massive economy. Ultra super economy. And NAYF has time. The game is long. And the German ultimate is, I think, a tank one.
10%
10 attack.
Yeah, 10% attack, 10% armor attack as well.
And 20% attacking speed, yeah. So NAYF has everything he needs for late game. He has much more sieves. He's looking at 86 factories versus 57. NAYF has a strong late game here. And he just pushed him out of the plane.
NAYF is clicking stuff already, so I think we're looking for a bleak end for Mohammed, to be honest with you.
I disagree, because Mohammed wanted to give that away. Mohammed didn't want to protect that plane tile. He wants to be in the orbital. But you know, by the way, don't do the signal where they see it. North of Dallas, that plane tile looks so juicy, right? Mohammed with the beautiful green air and great cast.
There is one supply all the way on the west end.
Oh yeah, but it's not connected. Ah, it is connected. It's connected. Yeah. What is NAYF's supply like? Oh, it's perfect. Perfect supply. NAYF is fully giving up on air, I think. Now he's actually building air. He might want to still contest this air. And as Mohammed is only on one factory of air, it could work. Smoke and ashes. And now he spawns 150 casts. I feel like Mohammed is just breathing to have a big push soon. Oh, we see a red bubble for our friend Mohammed. There's no reinforcements. This is an easy click. Very, very easy click. And whoa, he just got clicked. You were right, Pixel. An easy click for the Space Marines. This is such a beautiful division, this mod. This division is very, very, very strong. Oh, he even added the medium tank. Beautifully strong division. Now with 21 hardness. Mohammed with a big issue. Is he piercing him? Yes, he's fully piercing him. Yeah. But NAYF has...
The stats are so much better, though, yeah.
So many medium tanks. Is this an open event? No, I do invitationals now. I always invite players now. There's too many issues when you invite other people, because the community is full of autistic, crazy people. This is only invitational. Can we see the officer core? Sure, but not much going on there, honestly. Doctrines, I like how multi-layered this is. There's so much going on. Political loyalty, that's about it. And all the basic stuff. And there's the first hero, Günther von Kluge. That's what I call a hero, you know?
Something interesting might be happening.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
NAYF has green air. How can you have green air? How is that possible? No, it just ticked again. It's just Hoi 4.
It is slowly flipping over to NAYF's favor though, because the airs that Mohammed is building is slowly getting killed day by day.
I love that move that he went for Sifs early on to go for that strong late game. You have time. Look at the health, right? They have time. Oh, it even shows the days now. That's so cool. Oh, Mohammed, careful, but he's very defended. The air's flipping back and forth. Did he finally use the railway gun? He did not. He did not. Mohammed a bit overwhelmed here, but again, it's hard, man. It's not easy. And actually, Mohammed is pushing him back a bit. I don't think NAYF will try anything to take Havana here. Havana could literally make him win the game right now.
To be honest, if I was NAYF, I would start a northern offensive instead of a southern one. Try to open up that northern area. All
like
that area is plains, and try to encircle from that.
Don't forget, chat. Tanks have issues in wood, but the north of Dallas, man, that plain tile, dude. Now the question is, will NAYF find a solution? The tanks are so fucking beautiful. He's fully green on equipment. Doesn't take a focus. Honestly, Eisenhower would help him. 25% more planning. I think they're both spying on each other. They are. They are?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. But the spies are far away, so you don't get
Yeah, you don't get the debuffs on them, yeah.
the debuff. I think Mohammed's spies are... Nah, they're not close. They need to be in this area to take away the planning bonus. So honestly, Eisenhower would be amazing for NAYF. You could get 25% more planning, and Mohammed couldn't do shit against it. Often this mod, you see that people just do nothing for a while and then do one big final push. Because right now you see Mohammed is so defended, he's behind the river. And NAYF is in trouble here. We might have a serious chat if this goes 1-1. Boy, do we have a serious. And then schedule one afterwards. What a great stream. Twitch Prime. YouTube chat, your live YouTube chat.
Railway gun is still... Oh, no, hold on. The railway gun is finally being moved into play.
Shoot, shoot, motherfucker. Dora the Explorer. Wait. What did I just click? The railway gun is on its way. What's the bonus again? Bombardment 25. I don't know the exact bonus, but you get nice bonuses. Beautiful, man. This looks great for NAYF. The decision to paradrop Havana, these small decisions become so big later on. So let's look at NAYF, who has to find a solution. No green air for him still. The medium tanks are great, but not good enough. He's trying to win with air. His economy is so insane. He now spawns some infantry and some nice equipment. His equipment looks amazing. Yeah, I'm still looking for 2 players for Schedule 1. Someone that I know. It's me and Pixel right now. I need some people that I like. I need to know you. And then we play some
Even has
Schedule
shore
1.
bombardment. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah, shore bombardment, nice. You need to use everything. Also, what I like about this mod, it shows how multi-layered Hoi 4 is. Hoi 4 is such a complex game. There's so many different ways to get advantage on your enemy.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the game, right?
Yeah.
You can do any build. It might not work, but it might work. It might be beautiful.
Both players just
I think he's doing
scaling.
this thing that I said. He's moving to the north, maybe? I don't know. He's moving a lot of divisions northwards.
He's a bit desperate. He needs to find an opening into this. And honestly, look north of Dallas. What a weak plane tile.
Yeah, it's all plains. It's fully
so
plains.
weak.
Even west of that, it's all plains.
NAYF could just take that.
Yeah, I think he's moving towards it, though, if you look.
And I really believe NAYF needs this ultimate. Dwight D. Eisenhower, 25% planning. It would be such an amazing buff.
But as time goes on, Mohammed will lose the air battle, I think. NAYF is training a lot of air. Mohammed is not building air.
Yeah, NAYF, Mohammed is a bit arrogant in the way that he believes, I just need CAS. Fuck building these heavy fighters. I don't care anymore. If he would go back on the fighters, it would be good for him. But for now, it is holding. I don't see the trade, though. I don't see the air trade. Maybe NAYF turns him on later on.
Yeah, he's turning off his air, just stacking them up right now, getting ready
There's
for
the
an
attack.
offensive.
Easily crushing that. And that's what he meant. The plane tiles are so weak. That plane tile is unorked. And the 5 Space Marines with beautiful rockets and medium tanks might be crushing the river here. The question is always, okay, you're taking something, but will you have supply in that area? Because there's the problem, chat. What does Tommy always say? You know it. That's the problem.
Supply is everything.
That is the big
But
problem.
he might be able to get one more supply from the far west over there. I don't know if that will help him that much.
And now you see he gets pushed out instantly. That's a very, very the deep defense tactic. Somebody takes something, you just push him back again. But looks like NAYF is holding it. Nice. These tanks are such a big asset for him. He needs Dwight Eisenhower. He's on his way. More rockets. And this makes me want to play myself.
Oh, big play, big play. Over on Florida. Look at Florida.
Oh,
he
I
did it!
love that. Good job, Mohammed. Taking out a point that means NAYF
That's
is
insane.
bleeding even more. I didn't even see that. He even fooled the casters. He built paratroopers, and I think he's not moving. He's just entrenching because he just took one of the lifelines off NAYF. I don't think this costs him any resources, no, but that's a lifeline, and NAYF has to react. He can easily kill this. It's even Martius, man. That's so funny.
Yeah, those are some of the worst tiles in Hoi 4.
Yeah, damn, beautiful move by NAYF. And as I always say about Hoi 4 esports, it's so multi-layered. The best players in the world, they think on many, many different areas. And even though he didn't micro his railway gun, he did micro 5 paratroopers. I don't even know if NAYF noticed this yet, because you don't get a whoop when paratroopers are coming in, and that is a big lifeline. NAYF is bleeding out like a little gazelle in the savannah. Mohammed looking beautiful here. He called it good inf. Good inf. Oh, wow, that's nice. Look at that inf. Beautiful. Still worse than the Space Marine, but great. You could get encircled in the north here. NAYF not reacting to this yet. Let's look at NAYF's puff.
He's bringing his tanks over that Florida area. He's bringing in the
There they are.
tanks.
And the cool thing is this is costing time. This is costing NAYF time. He's the one that needs an advantage right now. And Mohammed is buying himself time. You can see how NAYF doesn't go here because he thinks he's getting attacked in the plane tile. And it's starting to look grim for NAYF Bayfi. Beautiful paradrop. I love this map, man. This map has so many layers. I love that map. What a great map.
That's a great map.
Very,
Desperado,
very cool.
right? If I'm not wrong.
Desperado. Does anyone remember the Desperado games?
Raleigh.
Or am I too old?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Dude, yeah, come on.
I know there's a song called Desperado. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-do.
And now he's very easily taking it back. But the point is, chat, that Mohammed has saved himself some time. And he made the health tick down, and only 100 days remain for NAYF to come back from this. See what I'm saying in chat? Join game free, fuckface. He even does a last stand. He's gonna lose a lot of manpower and equipment, but he's saving time. He's saving time.
I mean, yeah, it's just buying him time, right? It's gonna be over.
And
in
I
8
like that
days.
we might have a 1-1. Mohammed waking up after the terrible loss of game number 1. Even pushing him here a bit. Mohammed is like waking up a bit. He's getting more and more active.
Making him micro a little bit more, you know?
Yeah. He's triggering NAYF's attention span. And now beautiful attacks on the whole front line. NAYF in trouble. He took Miami back. He's gonna bleed less now. Actually, the time doesn't change. No, he got 40 days. He saved 40 days. Thank you, Zerkman. Thank you.
Hold on. You might be sneaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Encirclement over here.
The problem is the 5 tanks are missing. This is so genius. You attack NAYF when the tanks are in Florida. Genius. So well played. Perfect timing. And there's the big push. NAYF in big trouble. NAYF has the better infantry. I think we all know that. But NAYF doesn't have... Oh, he now has yellow air. He's actually slowly taking over air. He's slowly taking over air, but this push is such a devastating push. But NAYF is a great micro. He shouldn't lose much here. The tanks not looking efficient enough. Obviously in the forest, not the best unit ever. He's now getting his ultimate. There it is. And we have a donation of 10 euros from Kalayarne. These 10 euros will go to the second King of the Hill game. The winner of this will fight someone else. I'm hoping to get DANKUS. Once again, every donation goes to that fund, and we're starting with $10. Thank you, Kalayarne, for supporting Hoi 4 esports. $10 to King of the Hill 2. Pixel, you're very much invited to play, right? But you're not gonna. I think you're not gonna.
Probably not.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know the players. I don't know who's good at the moment. I don't know who's good at the game. Wasn't Segel? Segel was good. Segel, right? Segel was good.
Didn't Sigel win the great game, the last one?
Yeah, Segel won the great game. He won thousands of dollars with USA. True. Segel would be great. Yeah, Segel would be a great player. I need to get the connection to him. It's funny how...
Chat right now.
Ah, he's red again. But he should slowly win this. He's actually trading 1-2. Yeah, NAYF is slowly killing Mohammed's air. Mohammed just stopped building air after a while. Yeah. He's overproducing rockets, but beautiful push here. And this is the thing. He's creating space for Dallas. As long as Dallas holds, he has free bases, 110 days for NAYF. NAYF is just not on the advance right now. NAYF has to attack. NAYF has to take Dallas, but it looks more like NAYF is just defending. It's looking grim for our boy NAYF, who might get 1-1 here. And Mohammed is not the easy victim anymore that he was in game number 1. It's funny how they lose it looks like they're losing the maps they're picking.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch a lot of
It's
Warcraft 3 at night, and the map picks are so important. It's like so big, but not here so much. No more research. They're microing heavily, and there is finally Dwight D. Eisenhower with 25% planning bonus. He's getting 600 trucks here. Doesn't go force ultimate, and the air for the first time green, and he even has Cass involved. This could be the last big uprising of NAYF, who now finally has switched the air to green. Doesn't cast. He's not casting. The cast is offline. The cast is actually air superioritoring. This could be a bit of a mistake. I think we're gonna see 0 cast.
Yeah, that is a mistake.
That is a big mistake. No cast for NAYF. He doesn't click his cast on. It's these little things that are so important. That's a big problem. Supply still okay-ish, and we have another donation. $28 from Praise the Toasters. $40 on the line already for the next King of the Hill. I think I will always at 100. So we might have $140 already for King of the Hill too. Thank you, Praise the Toaster, for supporting Hoy for esports, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I even talked to my tax attorney, and if I do it well, these donations are not taxed. Uh-oh. NAYF. He needs to counter. NAYF, there's the counter. Beautiful, Michael. Good. Hey. It's red, though. NAYF is in big trouble. If he doesn't counter this in a sec, there's no movement, though. Okay, good. 1 tank. And there's the counter. Good job. Ay. The pressure of Mohammed is great. It's such good pressure.
Oh, it might fall, though.
There's a little opening here. Look at the openings. The railway gun is open. Nice micro. Oh, this is interesting.
Look at that western front area as well. Look
Yeah,
at the
oh my god, this is exciting.
Happening. Hold on.
There's so many openings now. NAYF could crush this. North Dallas open. NAYF is going way too deep. He's encircled now. The 4 infantry encircling this entire pocket. This is a big all in. He can't fix it, maybe.
He could resecure, though. He has to put.
But no railway gun connection. That's the problem with supply. In a weird way, you're still encircled if you take this tile, chat. Where is the last stand from Mohammed? This is very intense. This tile is open. Is he taking it? Yes. He can relieve the pressure. Oh my god. But no railway gun. He lost the railway connection. Where's the railway though? I don't fully... I think it's here, chat. This one. Losing this tile was terrible.
I think he's getting it. He might...
He's getting it? That's a counter encirclement. Oh my god.
He's getting it, yeah.
Oh my god. How many days left? 75 days left. Oi. North Dallas fully open. Oh my god. This is amazing. I was thinking if it's gonna be good, entertaining games, but I think they are. It looks like we're gonna have entertaining games.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful encirclement. 14 divisions, but Dallas must be taken. It's all about Dallas. The air is fully green, still no cast. A pretty big micro mistake here from NAYF. He doesn't take any research. He's very, very busy here. And this is perfect. I love this in Hoi 4. You see how he doesn't kill it yet? Let it stir a bit. Oh, Mohammed in big trouble. Another donation, my friends. $5.
He has no defenses left almost. Basically nothing. Which means I think it's over for Mohammed, to be honest with you.
Let's see. You never know. You never know. Thanks to the $5 towards this content. Mohammed still has some divisions left. And he's taking stuff in the south. This is very, very, very... And there are 14 divisions left. Oh my fucking god. Almost double the kills now for NAYF. NAYF looking great, but now getting circled himself. 2 divisions going down. Not tanks though, and saves one. Saves one. Ay. But my friends, 61 days left. Dallas holds in the chat, my friends. If you're a Mohammed guy, if you're a NAYF guy though, you should spam fuck Dallas. Still holding here, but the air, it's such a beautiful... I'm so impressed how he did the sieves early on. And now he gets the ultimate, which is an economic ultimate. And he just very slowly got so much air to win the air war, which now helps him. If he will just activate the cast.
I think it's GG. Mohammed got mutinies in the army. It's over.
He got the mute. Oh no! He is below war support. He got the mutiny event. That is actually GG. Good thing you saw that. He got the mutiny event. Not taking care of his war support. He should have microed.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, oh, no, never mind. I thought
No, he
Nate
has
had it
mutinies. But no defense debuffs, honestly. No defense debuffs. Ay. You can see a lot of micro mistakes on all sides here. Mohammed easily gonna get killed here now. If he can hold Dallas for 49 days, though. Oh, no. But these medium tanks are so amazing. And there's the Dallas attacks. It's green.
God.
No cast in it. And Dallas falling. Could be
Late
GG.
game build
And he
paid
just
off.
gets annihilated. GG probably here. NAYF playing so clean. Playing so calm. With 85 health on the line, he might take Dallas here and gets the game 2-0ing Mohammed here. Looked very good for Mohammed. And that's a Dallas fall. Jesus, man. There's a chance he also gets mutinies. These people
right?
need to remember to do war propaganda. Very important meta. And that was a slow and steady win. That's what the USA is known for. It's a very slow, strong build. And yeah, he just slowly grinded the green arrow. Now he has Cass, and that's GG, man. Another great donation here with $22 from GNAC. I think we're reaching $200 for the next King of the Hill. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the donation. Ay. Thank you, Torkozan. Thank you.
We're encirclement right now.
Mohammed doesn't give up yet. But he just has nothing left. Let's go Mohammed view. No way he's researching. Yeah. Too much micro. Ah, the mutiny shouldn't happen. That's a big mistake. Thank you, Lone Sklave. But I don't see how Mohammed will ever take Dallas back. He tried his best. But in the end, right, if you look at both of them. Mohammed goes air, but has worse air than NAYF. Mohammed does infantry, but has worse infantry than NAYF. NAYF was just better in every single aspect. The only aspect where Mohammed was better was early rushing of points and maybe a railway gun. But other than that, if you mirrored them, NAYF was just better in every aspect. As the timeline went on. Thank you for $20, Moranji. And that is GG 2-0, guys. Schedule 1 is happening fast, my friends. This might be DMCA music, careful.
Well.
GG, man. 2-0 for NAYF. Needs 5 wins to win 600 euros. But the games are fast. We're doing good here. NAYF, how do you feel about that game? It looked like you gave away an early game to then turn into a strong late game with the USA pick and outproducing his air, and then later on you just are much stronger than him. Is that what you were planning?
Yeah, precisely. I mean, I went for the Civ path as well. Instead of going for the faction pick, I just went for the civilian factories, right? Which put me back on like having more divisions, having more modifiers, having more generals, for example. But you know, it paid off in the end.
Yeah, cope for early game loss. It's alright.
And there we go. Mohammed
Close.
already bit against the wall here with 2 losses. Will he show us some secrets? For he is the one that is choosing the next map here. As I'm posting the ID. Seamops, you're here or you're not here, huh? I think he's not here.
I'm here.
There he is! Hey! We have a third caster, my friends. Welcome, Seamops. Sorry I forgot your last game.
No problem, man. I wasn't home yet anyway.
And we
I had to
are
work overtime today, so I got
on a
late.
Friday, man. This guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of work at the moment.
And let's ask our friend Mohammed for his map choice. You are not allowed to pick Desperado or Sonnenblum.
Okay, let's go big at the gates.
At the gates, the biggest map in the game. Stalingrad map, the biggest front line in the game. We're waiting for Seamops to join. And that means faction pick for NAYF, who is access already.
Yeah.
What's the checksum again?
Oh no.
A1FA? Yeah, okay.
1 AFA. Yeah, you're in. There you go. This is pretty much the Champions League map. This is the most important map, kinda. This is the big micro map. If this ends too fast, Tommy should do 1-on-1. I'm playing schedule 1. Suck my balls. And everyone is in. 3, 2, 1, go. I have something for my chief though. I gotta get that out real quick. There we go. Let me just start everything. And gentlemen, this is the Russia map, kinda Germany versus Russia and Stalingrad. as you see, the biggest map in the game with also 5 points to take. I just have to quickly get something on my teeth real quick. And I give the stage to Discord Pixel and C-Mobs. Players, please mute yourself. And let's have fun in game number 3.
Hold on, we gotta talk about the bans.
The bans. Sorry, I'm an old man. Obviously,
Mohammed is doing the bans this time around, right?
Mohammed is now allowed to ban another hero from the Axis right now.
All right. Let's do 9th Army Wehrmacht.
Ham.
9th Army, where's that? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the old one. Yeah, okay. Mass Assault, 9th Army banned. 9th Army Germany is banned. And give me a second.
I'm banning.
Oh, a sec. I want to always show the viewers visually. And the next allied band in this best of 7 is gonna be...
Third Shock Army.
Third Shock Army, Infantry Russia band.
Soviet.
Infantry Russia band. And there we go. Is my thing correctly? No, I need to change that. NAYF is the Axis now. Oh. Anyways, guys, okay? Is everyone ready? I'm just gonna really quickly go to the toilet real quick. Take your time.
Good luck, guys.
And here we go. I'm just gonna quickly pee. 1 sec.
Discard, how was the first game? I didn't get to see it. I saw it was
I mean,
over
to be honest with you,
quickly
first
though.
game was like instant stomp. Yeah, it was an instant stomp. NAYF just full motorized rushed, and then insta kill him. Almost day 1, basically.
Damn, did he play Italy or?
I think NAYF did one of the Germany paths. I forgot which
Oh,
one.
one of German
the
paths, okay.
paths.
Quick question to the people in the chat. Did the mods pay out the bet from the last match? From the last round? Yes, no? If not, then I will pay it out and make a new one. No? Okay. NAYF 1. So, start a prediction. Game 3. Who's playing allies and who's playing Axis? It's NAYF
Right now,
Axis.
Mohammed is allies and NAYF Axis, yeah.
So, okay, yeah. You guys will have time to bet until, I guess, 1st of January or whenever the war starts, I think. And then, yeah. Italy path, okay, interesting. I mean, Italy path on Sonnenblum, we've seen it multiple times in the, other tournaments in this mod. It's really, really strong, especially early on. If you don't counter it perfectly or predict it, like you end up like dying really quickly, especially with the speed of the motorized in this. And yeah, guys, please bet your points. I already won 250,000 points today in the first game. I bet blindly though. You shouldn't do that. You should inform yourself beforehand. On this map, we've seen many big games and many big comebacks from both of these players, from Mohammed and NAYF. They've played both very well on this. I just don't know what we can expect on this one, especially because with the bans from the last rounds carrying over into this one, there won't be that many factions left for them to play.
Yeah, the thing is, chat, we do that because otherwise they just always choose the same again and again.
True.
Wasn't there a game where Mohammed won like a very big tournament? I forgot. The last, wasn't it the last one-on-one tournament or something? Mohammed won on this map specifically, right?
I think so, yeah. I remember I was in Sweden, I was casting, and that was like an 8-hour session. I didn't sleep very well, and I had to sit there for like 8 hours and cast the games.
Jesus, man.
It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, you're young. You had a lot of energy, I remember.
Hmm.
And I'm a bit concerned for Mohammed here, because the last map was an infantry map too. And NAYF's infantry was just so much better with the tanks. And there we go. We're starting the game, man. Let's do this.
What happened to Tommy's own 1v1 map thing? Tommy, what happened to it?
I mean, that was cancelled a long time ago. You know that. I cancelled that a long time ago.
No, I was just asking somebody in the chat asked it.
Okay.
That's why.
We cancelled that a long time ago because the guys got very mad at me that I cancelled that. Both are rushing the flame tank again. Because I just realized, honestly, that this one-on-one concept, I actually don't know who's the developer of this, honestly, no hate. This concept is so much better than the concept I had. I just realized this is so much better, and I felt like, why not invest in that? As TommyKay, I should cast this and not my own mod. This is just better. It's just the honest truth. This mod is so good and much more intelligent than what I was planning. You don't need two
True.
1-on-1 mods.
It's,
This one is good enough.
your old mod lacked a lot of depth. This one has a lot of depth, I have to say.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the concept I had was like the most fair, but it's
True.
this is so much more content, different maps, different heroes. This is
This
just.
has a lot more variety, but
Yeah.
it's like it's harder to balance than the other one.
This is why I want to do this King of the Hill thing, because I don't want this mod to go into nothingness. This mod is so fucking good. And now with Speed 5 gone, what can you do, right? Thanks,
Wow, John the Turtle Man, thank you very much for the subscription for 37 months.
I like how Simops is more excited about my stream than I am. This guy.
Yeah.
And already Mohammed going into some air again. This might be a repeat of the last game. That means Mohammed needs to show something different here. The infantry just wasn't good enough.
Tommy, just so you know, I most likely won't be able to stay the whole time though,
No
if this
problem,
lasts long.
bro.
I am
You
going
have like
to cinema.
friends and shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy has friends. This
But why did you
morning-
guys have to do it so early today, man?
I was also shocked they didn't do it so early, but... it is
I
what
mean,
it
they're
is.
all unemployed probably, that's why. Unbelievable.
I think NAYF is a student and Mohammed just has probably rich oil parents or something.
They have a lot of oil money over there. I don't think he has to work.
So already the first interesting thing is a little bit of air from Mr. Mohammed. NAYF is very basic in the early game. He just makes basic things. Nothing crazy.
I mean, both sides do that though, right?
Clean standard. Yeah, the first deviation is just the air now. Also, anti-tank coming out of Mohammed already. Mohammed is anticipating tanks, and NAYF cleverly already going anti-air. He already thinks Mohammed is going CAS, and that might be a correct prediction here.
Now, the anti-air also helps you pierce these early, what do you call them? Early
Tanks.
Space Marine divisions.
Yeah.
So it's also an easy way to counter that. And thank you to Praise the Toaster for the Prime. Guys, remember, Amazon Prime is free, and you get it once a month. If you didn't use it yet, Tommy is really desperate. He needs it. Oh, and also, guys, look at the sub counter. You see, it's only 200 subs left until he has to do a 12-hour Skyrim hardcore run. Don't you want to see that?
I always told you, Simops, you little fuckface, to do this on your stream. Make sub goals. Make these people pay. And you're like, oh, no, I'm just chilling. But then...
I did, Tommy, I did.
Oh,
I did like
finally.
these VTube streams. You remember? Like, I was the guy who got you the idea of VTubing.
You gotta do more of that, more of that.
Yeah, like, I can't stream that much anymore, man. I can only stream on weekends.
Oh, it's
Like
actually...
mostly.
You have like a normal life, man.
Yeah,
Guys,
it's very
3 speed.
unfortunate.
Sorry, it's 3 speed.
Am I lagging or who's lagging?
Something is lagging, yeah. Let me see who's
Oh, it's fine. It's not that bad, right? It's just like down to 3 speed sometimes.
I think it's Pixel. Sometimes he has these little hiccups from Singapore.
I mean, he's like from the other side of the planet, right?
Yeah,
like,
but it was fine the
would be
whole
weird
time. Let's go. And NAYF just very basic. Artillery 2. There's the lag, but it's fine. Suicide pills. He doesn't want his spy to get caught. Going suicide pills.
Actually, the suicide pills don't decrease the chance of your spy getting caught, but it increases the chance of your spy dying instead of getting caught. So you get it back quicker instead of having to break him out of the prison.
And that's why we need CMOPs. As a commentator, he always knows really cool facts about the game. As there's more air coming out of Mohammed, and NAYF just straight up goes his path. He doesn't upgrade his artillery to a level 2. And in a second, we're going to see probably the nation picks. One more focus after this. Why no Navy? I don't know why. Great question.
Radios? Oh, never mind. He canceled it.
Oh yeah, basically
Canceled the radio.
you can go through the Caspian Sea. I forgot there's ports in there. You could technically do naval invasions there. Yeah, I mean in this mod it is, but in vanilla you can't usually. It's the right one, Tommy. Like the where Baku, above Baku, you know, like there's 2 ports. You could naval invade from there.
Ah,
Inside
you mean
the
if he takes it and then... that's...
Yeah, he could do that there technically, but I don't know.
Let's see if we're gonna ever see that happening. I'm waiting for NAYF to show his first, like, specialty. You know, his first weird move. But so far, just super, super efficient basic build. What do you want to say? Fun fact?
No, the funniest thing I've, like, naval battle I've had before in the mod was in Lake Ladoga, next to Leningrad. Like, there was a German Navy for the Russian Navy there, in like a multiplayer game. That was pretty funny.
One of these days, I want to play. What do you guys play? Hearts of Oak. I want to go back to Alice Access once in a while.
Yeah, Tommy, if you want, like, there's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do some advertisement for my tournament here.
Don't worry.
But there's a tournament going on right now, like Hearts of Oak League. Basically, it's a league-based tournament with a game each week or like 2 games each week, depending on when I want. And everybody can participate. It basically works like this. There's like, you can sign up, and then there's 2 team captains. They pick the players they want, and then they assign them to nations. And so every week you have different teams facing against each other, different factions. If you want, you can cast one with me.
100%.
And the prize pool is like $1.1k right now.
Is that from donations or where is that from?
Like $1,000 is from me, and $100 is from donations.
Are you rich, man? This fucking guy.
I'm not rich. I'm working, and I do like these mobile game sponsorships sometimes, and the money I get from that I either use for the YouTube video editor or for the tournament. And it's good content, and the people like watching it.
You remind me of young Tommy, like energy, shouting shit out, and actually using money on the community. Wow, this guy. But yeah, let me know if there's like a grand final or something. Sure, 100%.
Yeah, I mean grand final. There's not really, right? It's a league.
Okay.
But
there's
if
never
I see
like
a good, if I see a good lineup with many good players that makes like for some content, I can tell you beforehand.
Okie dokie. Stop complaining about being old. Suck my dick. Where's the focus here? Is he just waiting for PP here, NAYF? Sometimes they don't take a focus for something to PP. Hungary, Romania. Ooh, what is that about?
Oh, that's nice. We might see a cavalry build.
Oh yeah, cavalry. Hungary, Romania. You
Maybe,
maybe though. There's superior firepower and mobile warfare. Left side is cavalry, and Romania is, I think, Romania was like tanks, right? Yeah, Romania is.
Romania was anti-tank and artillery.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna see the forces, because the horses are quick, they're cheap, you can cover the front line with them very well, and they have really decent stats. And also 7 Nixer, thank you for the prime sub.
And my friend, we're seeing a communist China outside, I think a brand new build I've never seen before. We're seeing Mao Zedong build, a mass assault infantry build. Let's take a look at that. I never saw that. Leader XP gain, nice. Division XP gain, wow. Stability and PP, Free mountaineers with equipment. Infantry bonuses, breakthrough 15%, and then the ultimate is the Tiger of Sichuan Howling Dao with 50% speed and 20% entrenchment speed. So, oh wow, the ultimate, man, weekly manpower and 15 core defense. Thank you, Ace. So
that's pretty big.
This looks like an infantry fight, and it is Horse Hungary. Horse Hungary. We see bicycle, motorized. Medium tanks.
You can check out the Legacy of Attila, and that one is a big bonus for cavalry.
Oh, yeah, 20 attack and 30 defense. Jesus almighty. 25 orc. Oh. Yeah.
Usually, like cavalry falls behind motorized and infantry because they don't get any bonuses from doctrines, unlike infantry and that, for example. But you know, this basically negates that, and they get extra attack this way.
Hungarian
the extra orc, recovery rate, break from everything. They're really, really strong.
And once again, this is very NAYF style. He goes for economy. I would like to call this a control player. The ultimate is just 15 speed though, and recovery, not the craziest ever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But like they're gonna have really crazy recovery rate because like the Legacy of Attila bonus also gives them even more.
Yeah.
And Ace loves Speedwagon. Thank you for this prime, man. Tommy, look at this. The guy subscribed for a year. Isn't that crazy?
That is very, very crazy. I love Ace, my favorite Georgian man. Armenian man? Azerbaijani man? Armenian. I know where my viewers are from. And it looks like he's going for... Let's take a look. What is he designing? Is it a cavalrist? He's going medium tanks. No. He's going medium tanks again. Medium tank 1.
Yeah, he might just build these support again. But they have SPG cannons on, so a lot of stuff to take.
He might be doing cavalry combined with a medium tank.
And he puts Witzer on it this time. It's a
for the
pure soft attack. Yeah, he knows his enemy is pure soft attack.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's doing, I think. He's combining cavalry and tank.
Mohammed is going for air, though, so he will have the cast to counter these tanks. Technically,
but
unless
it just feels like NAYF always is the better chess player. He already is ready for the cast with anti-air. He already goes for big soft attack against a soft target with Mao Zedong's army. NAYF is always feeling just a little tiny step ahead.
I will say, though, division count-wise, Mohammed has...
3-speed, Tommy, really quick reminder.
Thank you. Oh, wow, 82 divisions, Alto. This is true mass mob. And these are not bad. They even have line. They even have artillery. He just needs 40,000 guns quickly.
Bicycles? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be hard for NAYF early on, I have to say, because right now he's being outnumbered 2-1. But if he manages to stabilize the front line, he will, in the late game, out-trade his enemy because his units are just going to be better than the shit
And there
spamming.
we see, once again, this is kind of the story of this 101. Mohammed is a lot of spam, where NAYF is more quality and late game industry. And we see the tank here with the copy of infantry division. It is cavalry with a tank. Unfortunately, something is wrong in this, where it's only 4 kilometers an hour, so speed is not helping here. Your clicking is you're clicking. You have an open mic. We can hear your
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
The speed is wrong. Something's wrong there, but the stats are amazing. And that could be a great division. Lots of planes here on this map, my friends. Let's take a look at the supply. That looks very clean. A big hole here in the middle. Thank you, Selk. And there's a bet from CMOPS. CMOPS is... Man, that guy has energy, man. After a long day of work. I like that guy. Also, I think CMOPS plays Schedule 1 in real life. Anyway. Double the division count, man. 82 divisions. He still needs to unlock that little exploit. Otherwise, he gets a 100% penalty on that entire army. How good are these generals? They're not bad. They're not bad. Let's take a look at the Axis generals. He's running for Ivan Hindi with massive cavalry. Oh, he made everything cavalry. Yeah, he did. He is playing... What is that? Oh, it's pure calf spam. The problem with calf is always this, chat. You need a lot of guns for this. But the only miss is 2.5k. Jesus. So the story here is quality versus quantity. 40 cavalry divisions with some tank divisions versus 82, double the number of pure basic trash infantry. And this is exciting. I don't know what's going to win. I don't know what's going to be stronger. The problem is that someone still needs 20,000 guns here. Mao Zedong shall steal them from Kaim Czech as he gets invaded by Japan. Very good historical joke. And we're about to start game number 3. Can Mohammed finally get into the series, or is he gonna get 3-0'd here very quickly?
Somebody had a funny question in the chat. How can you micro 82 divisions? Answer is you don't. You just use a battle plan, and then you look in some places, micro them yourself.
He's doing 2 different ones. A division with artillery and anti-tank, and then one with artillery. Thank you.
He also has some cavalry divisions that he's force attacking to snake into the big VPs, because the cavalry division should be going a bit quicker than his infantry.
Thank you for the $5, buddy. Thank you. This all goes to esports. Thank you. And they're rushing for supply ups. Tampamov will be very important here, and it goes to NAYF. Goes to NAYF. NAYF is always just the first on everything. Always takes stuff. And this.
But yeah, watch out. Tampamov is about to be encircled.
And that's medium tanks.
He can break it out though. He can break it out though.
He broke it easily.
That's what I meant. This is dangerous, guys, because he's being outnumbered so much. He really needs to watch out that he doesn't overstretch his front line.
It's so interesting how when the war starts, there's these little moments that decide so much. One little mistake there, you have 3 tanks lost. This is his very, very good tank divisions here.
Right now, really good though for the Axis. 4 VPs under the control of NAYF and 1 only for Mohammed.
NAYF already rushing. How fast are these calves? They must be 6, right? 7
6.4,
even. Wow,
I think.
7.
Oh damn! Okay, that's crazy.
That is very fast. That's very fast. And the lines are forming.
This cut someone in chat said that you're pretty low volume. If you could make your microphone a bit louder.
All right.
And once again,
also, Tommy, what some people in the chat wrote, what is pretty funny, is that it's China versus Mongolia basically right now, because it's Hungary, you know, like Mongolian heritage.
True. True. NAYF always is so good at taking stuff first. He took Dallas so fast, right? Couldn't hold it, but this time taking Tambov is so strong early. He even has Mikhailovka, and the supply is in his favor. This must be very bad supply for Mohammed. The north looks terrible. Mikhailovka looks terrible, and he's just rushing in like crazy. But if I look at NAYF, and I look at 20,000 guns missing, that is already painting a very weird story, where NAYF needs only 2.4k guns. Ay. The Golden Horde is coming for Mao Zedong. And already it looks like Mao is bleeding. Industry coming out here. More mills, more medium tanks. And he's deploying 5 more cavalry and 5,000 equipment, man. NAYF just seems like to be ahead of game knowledge. He always chooses the right faction. He always knows exactly what the right path is. 3 Mountaineers and 5k guns coming from Mao Zedong, who is now losing his northern front and might get... Oh, he's getting snaked. Oh, he's getting snaked. The 7...
Might be a big encirclement here.
Yeah. The 7 km/h horses are so fast. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, there it goes. Done.
Beautiful speed divisions. Mohammed is getting his ass handled here. It looks like he doesn't belong here with NAYF. NAYF just looks 1 class ahead, and a massive encirclement. This could be devastating game ending already. And a big stomp coming towards Mohammed again. A man who said he
getting
prepared for this.
4-0 today? God
And
damn.
Mohammed said he prepared, and NAYF said he didn't prepare. But it looks like NAYF is handling his ass. Easy work here in the north, completely crushing it with the tempo of rush, encircling, and now just sneaking. Just sneaking. Mohammed not even reacting. He has something going on in the middle. We got encircled again. Oh no. He's getting wrecked on every front. He's getting out micro.
He got encircled again in the center.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mohammed not even close right now.
Mohammed's units like have like, basically no stats, and since they're missing a lot of equipment, they have like even less stats than they.
And
had
it's
before.
about preparation. It's about having builds ready. He chose this map and he chose Mao Zedong. And when your build is missing 20k guns, then something went wrong in your preparation, I would say.
Yeah, so many encirclements now.
Yeah.
Rovo, third
Damn.
one.
This is a complete ass handling right now. That is pretty one-sided, insane kills here. We're gonna look at the kills in a sec. And this looks like a quick 3-0 for NAYF. He might want to watch Schedule 1 quickly today. Ay. This... Sometimes you watch esports and you feel bad for the guy. You're like, oh shit. It's like the Champions League final, but it starts with 5-0 in the first half.
Tommy, this could also be the start of the biggest comeback in Hoi 4 1v1 history, though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know about
Maybe.
that. I know people that lost heavy tanks like you and still came back, but this is a bit more lossy than a heavy tank. And sometimes I just feel like Mohammed is a bit lethargic. You don't see much reactions. And the problem is, no matter how good he plays, the guns are hurting him. He just won 5k guns. He now made 7k guns, but 13k guns
Tommy,
missing
if you
still.
mind, take a look at the losses really quick.
I always like to do it when all the when everything's done. But oh my god,
Okay.
yeah.
And then, like, there's still 4 encirclements that are not dead yet.
Yeah. You would say Mao is allowed to lose that, but it's just devastatingly strong already. The health is already bleeding, and how will Mohammed come back from this? Let's take a look at NAYF here. Just getting more and more stats. Tanks are being added. Beautiful guns. He's unlocking stuff that's not that important, but look at this cavalry buff. That's the point, man. Beautiful. Even that industry buff, man. NAYF just seems so well prepared in the
Mohammed
meta.
went for a mass mode build, but I mean, look at the division count right now. They are basically equal.
Yeah, and that's not gonna work for Mao Zedong here. Saratov about to be lost. Nice counter encirclement, but he just kills one calf, right? That's even if NAYF loses something, he loses not much. But we see Mohammed actually rebelling against this. We see Mohammed trying. It's gonna be a very hard challenge for him, though. Let's take a look from Mohammed's side. What? How much is he on guns? He is trying. He is trying to get these guns. This air is not gonna have any impact. And yeah, if you're a mass mob with missing guns, that's a problem. He's getting 50% speed, 20% entrenchment speed. I don't know if that's gonna help much. And he just gets out microed again everywhere. There's so many frontlets he has to micro. And this is easy for NAYF. He just needs one horse to do so much damage. The value on these divisions is amazing. 3 Mountaineers dead.
3 infantry divisions almost encircled again. Yep, there we go.
In a way, NAYF just micro 6 divisions here, and it's devastating. This is pretty much over. Encirclement,
These divisions are actually holding so well.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on.
Very strong. I would think that Mohammed afterwards will say this is a very broken build, but you can ban it. And even though NAYF said he didn't prepare, he really knows his builds. What a beautiful build on this map. Very strong.
Yeah, what you
Maybe
can
it was
also
a
observe in
mind
the
game to
battles.
psych him out, you know?
What you can also observe in the battles is that almost everywhere where they're fighting on plain tiles, the horses outstat the enemy units by like 2 to 1. And that really hurts, especially also equipment-wise.
That begs the
because
question,
equipment
though,
trade's always negative.
is there a better class Mohammed could choose here to survive this more?
I mean, he could have went for a bit more quality inf. And
Yeah.
like he was very out of position, but he didn't get to the VPs quick enough. Then he also didn't have supply because the supplies are on the VPs. And then he was like on the plain tiles without supply, and then you just like easy catch for the Hungarian horses.
The first seconds when the war slots are so important, yeah. And NAYF is so good at that, taking stuff. I don't see a path for Mohammed. And I learned that in the Warcraft 3 tournament, when you are down 0-3, you get emotional, you get mad, and that is something very hard to deal with. We see though he is a hero.
Momentum.
Yeah, and he's trying something in North Stalingrad here, trying a pincer movement, but the divisions of NAYF are just so insanely strong. 8k gun still missing for Mohammed. NAYF looking almost green here. Getting now a 10%, 15% speed bonus in a second. Ah, Mohammed is trying. Oh, Mohammed, come on. But as this is happening, he gets killed in the north. That's the problem. He might get this, but the north, man.
I know he loses 2 divisions. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on.
Even tanks involved. This could be a sign of being alive. But look at the north. He's just walking into the capital of Mohammed here.
NAYF is just sneaking, yeah.
The Mongols have bonuses in the steppes. And once again, NAYF's showing just insane game knowledge. Knowing exactly what to do here. NAYF has been such a relevant player for so many years now. In all my esports events, NAYF is always performing unbelievable. Probably the best player in the great game last time. And NAYF just looking like such a great Hoi 4 player, man. Really, really top class player. Who actually made a lot of money now from Hoi 4. If he wins this game, the guy made thousands of dollars in Hoi 4 events. Which is very respectable, man. Very, very nice. NAYF should actually be in the official esports list of moneymakers, but I think no one is tracking Hoi 4 earnings.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I think the main difference here is that NAYF just has more experience than Mohammed. Mohammed is kind of a newer face in esports, right? NAYF just has the nerves of steel, rather than Mohammed doesn't have the nerves of steel. And you can kind of see over the games, his quality of skill gets less and less and less. And as I said earlier, it's momentum, right?
Yeah.
You just lose your steam, you lose your momentum, you lose your confidence, it's over.
Like you said, NAYF is just such a veteran, and he's showing that right now. In the great game, right? He was Russia, and everybody attacked him. He stayed so calm. And he shows it here again, just demolishing Mohammed for 3-0 here. Actual pro player. Goddamn. Mohammed, though, not giving up yet, but this must be very bad emotionally for Mohammed. And now it's going to be very hard to come back in his best of 7. NAYF still needs 2 more wins. It's very, very possible.
Casualties.
Very, very possible to come back from this. One more win. Best of 7 needs 4 wins. No, 5 wins.
No, it's 4.
No, 4. Actually, 4. I'm such a mathematical retard. He needs 1 more win. True. I'm so stupid. It's 1 more win. Yeah. Damn, this is fast, man. Very fast. This is a lot of money per hour for NAYF if he wins. Very, very good hourly rate.
I mean, you might be able to turn it around, Mohammed. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
It's very hard to come back from this
yet, you know?
if you are a momentum guy.
It is.
Yeah. GG. 3-0 for NAYF Bayfi, who was putting on a clinic here today. And I have to really think, if he becomes King of the Hill, who the fuck do I put against him? I will have to look into that. I feel like Segel, maybe. I think DANKUS will not have a chance.
You should try DANKUS though, man. It would be funny. It would be like funny to
DANKUS
see
is just
DANKUS
people
try and
tuning
then
for the
maybe
name.
I mean, DANKUS is good, bro. DANKUS is good,
I don't know. I never saw that, honestly.
By the way, a quick question. Discard, when does your Minecraft thing start?
Yeah, I'm waiting, man.
13th of June. 13th of June. 13th of June is the exact.
Because I also signed up. Tommy, what faction are you in?
I will play Wanderer, because people will just stream snap me and shit. I'm just gonna be...
Oh, okay.
I want to make my own little hut, but people will just...
Permadeath, oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be 1 hour death. If you die, you could die for 1 hour. You can't come back for 1 hour.
Oh.
You should die for the day.
That, yeah.
You should die for the day. That would be funny.
It's cool.
I mean, if we have enough players, we can make it.
So if you don't know, chat, Pixel will make a big Minecraft server, which kind of is full of 4 players, which sounds like a terrible idea, but let's do it, man. Let's do it. I need to figure out how to install it.
NAYF is playing, CMOPS is playing, a lot of people are playing.
I need to figure out, though, how to do that. Tommy just joined the dwarfs. Nah, you guys stream send me like crazy, man. People just attack my house and then they bring me diamond armor. I fucking hate that. I just want to be...
You guys apply on the Discord Pixel Discord server, I think.
You don't need to apply. You just get the Minecraft role and you put in the whitelist what factions you want to join.
Why is Mohammed not calling it GG here, though?
List of factions.
He's maybe taking the time to think about his next steps, you know, what kind of factions he could pick, what maps he could pick, what's still up there, you know, for grabs.
Oh, well, that's GG. He just got occupied. And that is a 3-0 chat. If NAYF wins the next game, this was a very fast series. God damn. God damn.
Oh, it should be 30 days on the server. I mean, that's
actually not true anymore. We changed that, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyone can join, yeah.
Fake news, fake news.
Okie dokie.
TommyKay moderator spreading fake news, unbelievable.
Who is the next map picker? I have no idea. Who picked the Stalingrad map? It was...
Those
M7.
I don't know.
What, who was it?
M7.
That means NAYF now picks a map for his match ball game.
Let me look at the maps. Hold on.
No stress. ID is out. How are we feeling, Mohammed, man? You feel the pressure? You feel like you're still calm? You feel the emotions? Or how do you feel?
I don't know, man. I'm mad. That's alright.
I know how you feel. This is how I felt when I played Warcraft 3 against Sing Sing. You're just getting this downward spiral. And it's hard to get out of it, but you still can do it, man.
Believe, bro.
You can
You
believe.
do it, man. You can do it. Turn it around.
This could be the greatest comeback, man, ever. Don't give yourself up. I'm still laying
I
back
guess we
at
do
night.
hope.
We do Baltic Blitz.
Alright.
What do you say, Blitz? What?
Baltic Blitz.
Baltic Blitz, also a new map I've never seen before. Baltic Blitz. Damn, that sounds like a weird game they play over there. Baltic Blitz, man. Oh shit. Gotland is a hub. Okie dokie. DANKUS versus NAYF, maybe? First of all, Mohammed can still come back, and I will figure out who's in the next game. Let's focus on this right now. I didn't think it would be this fast. This is such beautiful content, but it's wasted on... It's not in the evening. But it's fine. And NAYF is here. Everyone is on the roll. We have a faction pick on Mohammed.
Okay.
Just play the
what
horse
has been
strategy. The bans are all of Japan, Commonwealth 8, United States Marine Corps, Knife German Army, and Infantry Russia. The right side Russia. If I were you, I would just copy
Okay,
that
Axis.
horse build, man. Axis,
Axis,
okay.
let's go.
Axis,
Axis,
NAYF
okay.
going on the allies.
Start thinking about your bands, gentlemen.
And the game is starting. Match game for NAYF. If he wins, it's all over. But the people believe in Mohammed, man. They believe in you. The odds are actually, people are betting very equally. A lot of people believe in you, man. See you on the other side.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Alright, bands,
Hold on,
bands,
the
let's do
bands
bands.
first.
Oh,
Bans,
sorry.
bans,
Wait.
bans.
The map picker was NAYF. That means NAYF can now ban an Axis nation. Oh, it's a new bet. It's not equal at all. Oh shit, that was the old bet. Sorry.
I mean, the last 3 bets were very equal, though.
Yeah. But
And
now
this
a lot
one has
of-
been up for like 1 minute or
If
something.
Mohammed
so
wins now, which will
it was,
happen, then a lot of people will lose a lot of shit.
I'm gonna ban.
Imagine this was
Luftwaffe.
kick.com. Luftwaffe? What? Ah, Luftwaffe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luftwaffe
Luftwaffe
ground
ban.
force.
Luftwaffe. Imagine this was
How about
kick.com and you
M7?
could actually spend money on betting. I will probably do that.
Okay, US 12. Let's see what you got, NAYF.
And US 12.
12, right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, Mohammed, man.
See you on the other side.
Good luck.
Right now, it looks like Raw Mohammed fans to have a serious... Is he just getting 4-0'd, man? That would be devastating for him and an easy payday for NAYF here with $600 on the line. Don't forget, every single donation goes to the second King of the Hill event. The winner of the second game will get the money. The King of the Hill, maybe NAYF. I will find an opponent for him. They're always handpicked. And we are in game number 4 on a brand new map called Baltic Blitz. Never seen it before. And yeah, a big forest tile here. Very good supply and a lot of plain tiles. Kind of like the last map, a bit smaller though. And one last thing I want to say is, it looks to me that NAYF is metaistically ahead. He has the better builds, he has the better hero picks, and this is, I think, what Mohammed has to overcome right now. They're not that away from in micro terms. But Mohammed needs to find a build that actually is viable here. Playing Mao Zedong with 20,000 guns missing is not gonna cut it in the end.
I would actually disagree about the micro, to be honest with you. I've seen NAYF play like 3 games now, and I think his micro is actually a lot better than Mohammed's, especially after Mohammed gets frizzled and angry and mad, you know?
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
calm state, right?
But it's like Mohammed makes it easy for him. The last game, NAYF just needs to micro 6 horsemen, and that's already did, right? And you can eliminate that by being more entrenched, by having a better position.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like.
But I think you're right. Yeah.
What can Mohammed do to stop the tide?
Figure it out. Oh, I never even did this one, by the way. Never mind. By the way, I need to do the stat thing. Nah, 3-0. And NAYF is allies. Here we go. This is fun, man. I will do this totally again. I really enjoy this. It's very fast. Good thing it's best of 7, but I very much enjoy that. It will come back soon. I will find an opponent. I'm thinking of talking to Segel. Or Marcel.
I don't know, man. Like, Segel is a bit washed. Marcel, too.
I'm not that involved anymore. Also, it's like, people are maybe good at extra allies, but who's really good in 1-on-1, right? That's the thing.
I think you should give DANKUS a chance. Because,
DANKUS
first of
a
all,
chance,
it would
bro.
be very much popularity. Second of all, it would be extremely funny seeing him lose. And third of all, if DANKUS sees like there's a tournament of a prize pool, he will really practice a lot.
I
He has that dog in him, you know? Like, he will practice a lot.
I never understand that, because DANKUS is very rich RL. And a funny little story. DANKUS was in the money in 2 of my events, and he never wanted the money. I still owe DANKUS a shit ton of money. He never asked for it. He never got his prize pool money.
It's about
in
the
events.
accolades, bro. It's about the accolades.
So I just always feel like, is DANKUS really gonna be interested? Like, he's like having girls.
No, he doesn't.
He's
He's not in it for the money. He's in it for the fame, you know, like for the pride.
So
You know, that you
I feel
get
like
from being
nowadays
the king
he's
of the
very
hill.
focusing more on real life and shit. But let's see. I'll ask him. You got chat? Yeah, DANKUS just has rich parents.
Have you seen his streams lately? He always streams shirtless now. I don't know why.
I like that.
But
though.
every time
It's
I
really
click
fun.
on a stream, he never wears a shirt.
Probably very hot where he is. Yeah. He still streams. I thought DANKUS still exists. Yeah.
I mean, pretty
he's
often
hosting his own
actually.
tournament. He has a TFB tournament right now.
The finest bra. Ah, yeah, the Bokun mod. Yeah. Like, can Tommy do it shirtless? It's actually a nice thing to do shirtless.
Come on,
But
Tommy,
I don't
take off
wanna-
your shirt now for the
Listen, there's a
subscriptions,
lot
man.
of people that will have to go to hospital because of too much cooming. Let's brief here.
True.
Actually, I'm
Makes
gonna
sense.
say today I was in a changing room in a store, and I looked at myself and I was like, we're getting back there. C-Mops, I was always an L, like I had large t-shirts. Now I'm back to M.
Yeah.
I'm back to medium t-shirts, man.
Yeah, I'm wearing XXL.
What? Aren't you like a skinny guy? But you're tall, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I have a very wide shoulders, you could say. Like, I don't know what you call that. And I'm very tall.
You're like a Slenderman kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I
gentlemen.
weigh 98 kilograms now. Like,
How,
I'm
you
not
must
that...
have gotten really fat then. What the fuck? 98?
I'm not fat,
When
but
I saw you in
98
Sweden, you were
kilograms.
like a skinny, tall gamer
Yeah,
guy.
I was 85 then or something, but I'm 98 now.
98, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, hey,
How
I'm
tall
also
are you,
2 meters,
Simon?
right? I'm 2
I
meter
mean,
5.
if he's 2 meters, 98 is not that bad, bro.
Yeah,
Come
okay,
on.
if he's actually that
Crazy,
tall.
God.
I'm trying to get... I'm bulking right now. I'm trying to get to
That's
110.
average, bro.
That's like my goal, 110.
But with muscle or with just eating the whole time?
I'm just eating.
See, boss, one day we will do jiu-jitsu. You come to my class. Or I visit you.
Yeah, I
and
don't
we
know,
do
man.
some-
I
It's
think
gonna
I'm
be
a bit too tall for that.
No, it's really... You're gonna love it, man. Imagine touching an oiled up TommyKay, man. What a great privilege.
Yeah, I think I will leave that to your wife.
This fucking guy, man. This fucking guy. Simping for my... Always saying, you guys should subscribe. If I want to touch me, he says no. Now, will Mohammed on the Axis have a solution here? I think the emotions are a hard thing right now. I really felt that when I never really was a big esportser, but with the Warcraft 3 tournament, I felt that. And when I lost the first game to Turin and Sing Sing, you go into a downward spiral. Depends though if you're an emotional player, and I think Mohammed is that.
Like I saw you play against like the first 2 games of the tournament, or first like opponent of the tournament. I don't understand the game at all. It looked really good how you played. But is that Sing Sing guy like was it like a pro or something, or?
I think what happened is it's not that Sing Sing won. I lost. I played very dumb and did a lot of mistakes.
And you probably had the same stage fright you had, many years ago in the tournament.
Yeah, I was just emotional, and I remember I gave up the second game, and then Grubby said, "Why are you giving up? You're winning that game." And it is what it is, and that's what you have to beat. That's what Mohammed has to beat right now. If he wants to have a chance at these $600, he needs to win 4 games in a row.
I like to say that's the most entertaining you are when you play like these, when you're actually like sweating a lot, like in Warcraft and Starcraft. That's so funny to watch. And also, like, because you get angry a lot, that's also pretty funny.
yeah, on Twitch, people want to see you suffer, man. If you're very happy and stuff, man, it's like, you know, no.
Yeah, true.
At least
Fuck
Lakari game.
Tom.
Yeah, the Lakari game, at least I have that. Like, I can, in many years, I can tell my grandkids, there was a moment where I was a king. Like, that Lakari game, I played like a fucking god. But then I just crumbled, man.
It's okay, Tommy. You know, you need to get back up and put your crown on right, and then you head up and keep going.
That's so gay. That's like how uneducated Germans talk. There's like, you know, there's these cars that like girls are like. The name is Susie and Moni. And they have a tattoo on their car that says, "When you fall down, get up and get your crown right
keep your
again."
head up, king.
Yeah, it's like
Head
live,
up, king,
love,
bro.
love,
Yeah, how's that gay, bro?
Do you have that in your kitchen? Live, love, laugh.
No,
I mean,
I have nothing in my
Do you have a
kitchen
La
except for
Familia
beer.
tattoo?
No, I don't have tattoos. I only have beer.
There we go. Very basic starts from both. In the beginning, they're very equal. Mohammed already showing an anti-tank. He thinks that NAYF is going tanks. NAYF showing field hospital for the first time. Interesting. I think that has something to do with his build. And already medium tanks again. These medium tanks have been such a menace for Mohammed. The medium tanks, a big problem. And anti-tank one pierces it. But the damage, the stats, and the micro these medium tanks bring is still very hard for Mohammed to handle.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what if he can find a solution now. You know, after 3 games, he might have one now. Problem for him though is that there's not that many factions left anymore that he can pick, right?
Yeah.
Like with all of these new bands. Yeah, I don't know. What would be an option here?
Bro, if I was Mohammed here, I'd just copy that horse tactic. Or right now, just play the horse tactic. Kakashi Hatake copy jutsu, man.
And what did they ban again from from this match? I mean,
Luftwaffe and US 12. Honestly, Luftwaffe is new, and I don't know what that is even.
like the Luftwaffe, Germany path is really strong. Like I have to say, it's really strong, and also like the US 12th army is also really strong. We saw
Grand battle plan.
our NAYF played it on the Texas map.
15 attack, but minus 10 defense. Sick. Fighter production. More infantry. Heavy fighters. 50 bombers. Then you get a massive.
You get
air
15%.
bonus.
Yeah, it's crazy. You get 15% extra infantry attack. You get a lot of fighters, a lot of air production debuffs. You get bonuses for fighters. You can basically have guaranteed green air. Then you get the German max planning case by case bonus in the bottom, and also like the Mauser and.
Oh, they have a
whatever,
little thing,
Mifo
yeah,
builds.
but they're not that good. Oh, Mifo, yeah.
Nation picks are already coming up for NAYF and Mohammed, OKW, and Red Army.
That means we're gonna have a tank Russia, because Shock Army is banned. He must go guards. That is the heavy tank Russia versus OKW. And they're both not... No, 4th Army is banned, isn't it? No, it's not banned. 9th German
Both of them
Army.
are not banned.
No, he can take the tank Germany or the infantry Germany, whatever he wants. Okie dokie. Interesting. That's why I like these bands. The viewers see a different place every single time. That's why this mod.
Yeah, this also showcases the mod the best, right?
Yeah,
because
it's
not always
very
just the
fun.
same 2 factions going against each other.
Heavy tank.
By the way, Meteor Cock, thank you for the prime.
The funny thing is, this is how NAYF goes. He goes for a heavy tank Russia, but it builds medium tanks. He probably is looking because... no, he's not getting any medium tank bonuses. This is very heavy tank based. But there's a medium tank production bonus of 25.
Yeah.
Stalingrad Tractor Factory. He might go for that. He's just ignoring the heavy tanks. Like C-mobs. And air again out of Mohammed. The air hasn't really helped him often. It often did not help him too much. And there's a... He might... This NAYF might just go field hospital, because something I learned just recently. If you look in here, you unlock... nothing. I'm just talking shit. Nope, I'm talking shit. Don't listen to me. I talk about something else. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to that.
Paratroopers out of Mohammed. I think he's going to go for a paradrop build.
And cavalry.
Are there any Navy maps in this mode? Yes, I think so, right? There isn't... Tommy, is the Southeast Asia map still a one? Or is it the 2?
I know that's
the
2v2,
map
but the Africa map is a bit Navy, right? But
now?
most
Yeah,
players
Sonnenblum
just
is
ignore
very
Navy.
Navy, yeah.
Nobody wants to bother about Navy. But there's certain exploit builds where you just hold islands and defend everything and just turtle up. Supply from the skies. Okie dokie. The final war could be happening here. And as we see, NAYF doesn't care about all this heavy tank stuff. He wants the 25% medium tank production, 10% efficiency base even. So he might probably just do these Space Marines again. There they are. That's a strong division. 28 whiff, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see some paradrops, by the way, from the Axis. I don't know what exactly he's gonna drop on, but he will paradrop.
Yeah, Mohammed, like I said, Mohammed's weakness is the early game, where he loses just the cities early on, and then has no supply. Whoever takes the cities first, that's a huge moment. 11k guns missing, though. Another...
NAYF is gonna have so many tanks. It's gonna be crazy.
Mohammed needs guns.
The 25% cheaper ones.
And there we go. He's spawning a lot of infantry here. But once again, we have 2 players going for infantry builds, but NAYF has the medium tanks. He's always just a step ahead of Mohammed, it feels like.
And Mohammed either needs a huge amount of meat to stop those, or he needs CAS. But he does not have any CAS. I mean, he will get 100 CAS from Focus, but he's not building any CAS himself right now.
Yeah.
And he's a decent amount of factories on guns, so maybe. He needs to keep the air green with CAS, and then he can stop these tank divisions.
And like I said before, the flamethrower tanks now for NAYF here, who just captured Mohammed's spy. Very unlucky, random event. No more spy for Mohammed here. Unlucky, and it always felt like Mohammed gets the green air, but it doesn't do so much for him. It doesn't help him in the end. And now massive medium tank production bonus.
Oh, yeah, also speak 3, yeah, Tommy.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Field Hospital 2. Maybe he knows on this map you don't have much manpower or something? Yeah, manpower is very low on this map.
The game is still paused, by the way.
And there you go. Very professional streamer, as always. Mohammed needs to find value with this air, right? All esports, in every video game in the world, is about value. You need to find value in your actions. And that's what Mohammed's big journey is right now on the 101 mod. His picks, are they valuable? NAYF always has great value in his picks, right? We just saw that with the Hungary mounted soldiers rush. And he has now 2 on air, and he needs to spawn in the cast, which happens here at the Jericho Horns, 100 casts. Hopefully that helps him. And there's the Paradrop in Goldland. He's trying to get already an easy thing. But NAYF often doesn't care about these islands. He gives them away because he knows he's just going to beat you. He's just going to kill you. Take the island. I don't care too much. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Nice.
And the final war might be starting here. If NAYF wins, man, the fastest fucking game ever. Most people aren't even home from work yet, and this shit is over.
Isn't NAYF doing the same thing he did like the first 2 maps too? He's just ignoring the islands on the Navy. He's just going all in land. That's pretty good.
But why change, right? He knows it's going well. He has basic infantry supported by these medium tank infantry, and he's crushing it. He's out-microing him completely. And why change? Why change? Indeed. It's Mohammed that needs to show something different here.
Yeah. Mohammed right now has 100,000 more men in the field than NAYF, but he also has a big stockpile negatives here. He's missing 6,000 guns right now. But this is going to be interesting to see. I think NAYF is going to go for the more late-game approach again with the tanks.
Yeah, he loves that. He always does that, and it goes well for him. You have time in this mod. You don't need to rush anything. Well, it's nice to have a good position in the early game. But NAYF knows he has time. And he's now
also using his Navy to scout and give shore bombardment at Danzig.
He has all these heavy tanks now. His focus tree spawns a lot of heavy tanks. What is he gonna do with them? He has 150 tank destroyers.
Probably Space Marines. He has a lot of like all of these Skull divisions are with Space Marines.
Oh, he just ignores that. The war started. No.
Guys, last chance to bet, by the way. I will give you until the 14th of January, and then I will close the bets. Anybody that wants to bet, do it now, or it will be too late.
Terror Trooper's not going. He needs to make more green air first. He has Gotland. He's leading now. Nice rush. This time he's using 1 Panzer Grenadier to rush things. Mohammed looking good now. Wait, is NAYF not going in? No, NAYF is so slow here. And for the first time, good job. A great rush by Mohammed using trash divisions to rush.
All 5 GPs under his control right now.
Yeah, and most importantly, if we press F4, the supply hubs. Finally, a good start for Mohammed here. But once again, NAYF is a menace in late game. These medium tanks are so strong. But a lot of forest here. Lots of forest. Not a lot of plains. Okay, Mohammed. Let's get some epic music real quick. What the fuck just happened?
Everybody like saying NAYF is getting complacent. Guys, relax, man. If he wanted to grab the VPs quickly, he would have done it. He's probably has a plan, and he's gonna do that. Just wait a bit.
Go. And that's NAYF. He knows he has time. He's waiting, but a beautiful starting position for once.
One thing I would have to criticize is that he's lacking some flame tanks, but I guess he did not get them? Did he not research them? How does it work? He does not have them. He has them, but he's not building them.
He's not building them, yeah. Well, he might be
He
getting
forgot to build them until now.
Mohammed needs
Because
to
these
use
flame
his...
tanks... Oh,
Mohammed needs to
you
screen air and the
talking?
cast involved. I mean, there's no battle yet, but good position for Mohammed for once. Who now goes
because
sifs.
the flame tanks are very important, guys, especially in a map like this. Flame
the
tanks
forest,
basically give you extra attack on forest and city tiles. And as you can see, most of the front line here are forest and city tiles.
Okay, NAYF on the back foot here. Very strong army. I think he should see that he has heavy tanks spawned in. He could just add them for a while. He has a great asset here. Look at these heavy tanks not being used. Other than that, he looks almost green. Overproducing mechanized a bit. Not doing research.
You know what I don't understand?
Is NAYF a bit nervous here?
Could be. One thing that I also see though that Mohammed is missing, which is I think a pretty big mistake, is that he's not using his CAS.
Yeah.
He did the focus for 100 CAS, but he did not deploy it.
You can see they're
Not
very
even on
nervous. Very, very nervous, these boys. And NAYF looking very uncharacteristic. No focus, no research. There's nothing to micro. What is he doing right now? He doesn't upgrade. Is his mom in his room? Is he shitting? What is going on here? NAYF seems AFK at this point. Is he trying to give us another game?
I mean, I think, if I had a theory, I think he's just trying to lure Mohammed in and tiles before he's ready, because the rest of the map is pretty forested up and mounted up. He's trying to lure him into like a final kill. Maybe, I don't know.
And there we go. It's like he's listening. He just added the heavy tanks. The heavy tanks are added somewhere. I just saw... Oh, he's making... he made this one. A new copy. No. There, this one. He made this one now. It's the Falcons. Here. He's using heavy tanks now. Clever. And look at that. Such a beautiful attack. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful attack here. But it doesn't... It's not enough. Is the anti-tank for Mohammed? Yes. Where's the CAS, buddy? Is the CAS up?
CAS is up.
Good, 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 good. Mohammed looking good
yeah,
here.
that's good, that's good.
It's important. It's scary to let NAYF stir, to let him cook. But NAYF still not researching. NAYF for the first time looking a bit wobbly, man.
I mean, this could also be a big strain on Mohammed's mental here, you know? Like, he knows... he sees that that NAYF didn't push at all. He's like, he has something planned for the late game. I need to do something now because I think he's going to get ahead of me later on. Otherwise, he would not be this passive right now.
He's unlocking.
And that's very dangerous.
Nice attack. They have nice generals. He's getting adaptable. Very
He
interesting.
can't pierce
game.
the medium tanks, by the way.
Cannot. Ooh, that's terrible.
At least in this one battle that I just saw. I think he's still missing too much anti-tank. Right now, he's missing 300.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. He's trying to probe. He just got adaptable.
Okay, in that battle he can pierce, so it was just those divisions that didn't have enough anti-tank.
If you know, chat, there is a focus right here where you can choose one of your generals to get commando, adaptable engineer, nice little buff. Thank you, Johannes. They're still not researching, man.
I mean, you can really see the quality disparity between the two divisions right now, right? I mean, NAYF is not able... Sorry, Mohammed is not able to push anything.
Yep.
Even with the green air.
Wait, he has all 5 points! I just realized!
Yeah.
Buddy, he's fucking bleeding him! Damn! All 5 points. And once again, I said that last game. The early game is so important. The rushing, the taking of the supply ups, the taking of the points.
Mohammed is falling for the trap, guys. Look at it.
Yeah,
This might be a trap,
yeah.
Look at that. Very, very clever.
Mohammed.
Very clever. Very clever by NAYF. Is it gonna work, though? And here's a problem. Mohammed is doing this, chat, and then right-clicks here, which means all of this is unentrenched now. And now NAYF is doing this. Look at how deeply layered this is. Everybody's unentrenching itself. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Amazingly
it's a
played.
death trap, bro.
So
man.
fucking... It's like he's
So
forming an
you can see
achievement
these
against AI. Oh, he saves it!
Hold on, he's giving it up.
Oh! Can he do something here? Oh my
follow
god!
up.
That's the heavy tanks! Is this the CMOP tactics getting heavy tanks encircled? Oh my god, no, he needs to...
Okay, man. Why?
Oh god.
Hold on. It might be
Oh, no, it's open. Look at these 2 openings. Ay. That's all the high-value tanks. He saves it. Oh my god, back and forth. But
Oh, wait, hold
behind.
on. Maybe more divisions are
Oh, he
encircled.
got it.
What's very important though, Tommy said he's about to get Dark Polis or whatever that is called, and that's the only supply that is supplying the entire Eastern Army here.
Yeah.
If he gets that, then NAYF will be in a really big problem here.
The thing is, this is such a high-value encirclement. This is the medium tanks and 2 heavy tank divisions, and he's getting over 1 here. What's going on with NAYF, man? Another encirclement in the south, losing instantly. Free infantry. What the hell is going on?
Oh my god, I can't believe
And that is 3 tanks down. A beautiful game. What is going on with NAYF here? Is he just trying to give us more content, or is he actually feeling a bit tired here? Getting crushed. Beautiful kills for Mohammed, who probably could just entrench now. Double the KD. And now decrypted the access even.
Cypher
No, that's
crypt.
NAYF actually descripting him. Is NAYF eating
No,
dinner?
it's Mohammed decrypting NAYF.
Ah, okay.
NAYF doesn't
Still
have
no
a
research. NAYF
thingy.
just feels like he's not himself right now. That was
He has
NAYF
I mean,
doing?
look at him storming this position here.
Very strong.
He needs to try and keep the pressure up now, because right now he's ahead. Look at the amount of units he has in the field. He has 420,000 men in the field, while NAYF is only at 280,000.
But now he has a river, but he doesn't want to be defending. He has no base. In 119 days, he is losing this game.
Yeah.
This looks very
Oh yeah, true.
uncharacteristic for
I
NAYF.
forgot about that.
I don't know what's going on here. He's actually about to lose his river tile. He's not even like... He's probably waiting for him to come in. It was a nice idea
He
with the
crossed,
death
that's
trap.
very bad.
It's probably nah, he's actually trying to push back. Once again, though, this is a forest tile. Tanks don't like that. Maybe he's letting his young
And look at the health of
play.
his infantry, by the way. Really good.
Yeah. And there you go. You
Did
pierce
Mohammed
these
start
tanks with
building
just
some cast
anti-tank
now?
one.
He did not.
Who picked the map for this round?
NAYF did, sorry.
Oh,
Every time someone picks a map, they lose.
okay. Yeah.
Actually, no, they don't. What am I saying? That's so wrong.
My internet.
It's just so wrong. I don't see how NAYF can come back from this. No researches. Damn. And once again, it all started with the early rush. The early rush is so important. Just have one cavalry. Just have one shitty car, right? It's so strong.
Yeah. I
Maybe even
mean,
parent drop.
I think NAYF just took too much confidence in his late game build, and hence, you know,
Things we do for content.
it's just all crumbling.
I can't wait to interview NAYF about this. What the hell is he doing? Oh, speed 1.
Guys,
Someone
it's
is lagging.
one,
Yeah.
It's one speed.
Something is lagging. Clicky, click.
CMOP's okay? I think that is-
CMOP's dropped. Oh. German internet, man. CMOPs is gone. Just like more divisions of NAYF might be gone soon. CMOPs couldn't handle seeing this and left in tears. And we are now...
Gamblers, the doubters are happy right now, to be honest with you. Look at the gambling disparity. 1 million
I knew
to
it.
3 million points.
The moment I saw people gambling on NAYF, I knew they're gonna lose. Because that's how the universe works, man. A lot of
Maybe
people...
it's some conspiracy. He threw on purpose to give
Maybe
the gambler...
NAYF voted for Mohammed to get channel points.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You get a free Christmas card from TommyKay.
How much was it? 5 million?
I don't know. I don't remember.
He's throwing this because he bet. Yeah. I don't really see what NAYF can do here. This is such an entrenched, beautiful army for Mohammed. Let's take a look at Mohammed. I would think he's now feeling it, and he has all researches. You see that? It's emotions, man. All research has a lot of repair to do. Beautiful
Very emotional
production.
player.
Almost green here. Looking fucking great, man. He's now getting the Stallion for 10% factory output. He's still attacking. He doesn't even have to even attack. He could just be AFK here for 94 days.
Yeah, 94. I think NAYF doesn't really have any options, to be honest with you. The air is red. His tanks are not really working on the forest cancer.
It just doesn't feel like NAYF. Yeah, it felt like someone else is playing.
I think
I mean, the death trap was
he
clever.
did this build. Yeah, the death trap was clever, but I think he just did this build too much, if that makes
Hello,
sense.
I'm back.
And
My
he
internet
tanked.
just died.
German internet best.
Yeah, as always. And we've seen a few people that were speculating in the chat about the Albanian betting mafia manipulating this game, you know, because now the odds were very bad.
Man.
No, there's
We all need our friends in high places. I'm gonna win 400k. There we go. I don't really see what NAYF is gonna do here. And let's hope NAYF can shake this off next game. But the content creator Tommy is happy. We might have another game. A game number 5. And we're running out of factions here. A lot of factions are banned. It's getting thinner
Oh,
and thinner.
true. I mean, how many factions are there even in total? Because
In
if
the
it
end,
goes
there will
to
be
game
5,
7, there will be
If they play
14
everything,
bans,
there's
right?
5 left in the end, yeah. There's always something left, yeah. And
Okay.
the cool thing is we're seeing all the maps. They cannot play the same map twice. We got the TommyKay gambling luck. The moment you bet that, I knew you were gonna lose. I have a
quick
secret
question,
meta
guys.
how to become
Oh,
rich in real life. It's very intelligent. I go to sports betting website and I do a bet on something. Like for example, a local football game. And I really analyze the data. Analyze. And I come to the conclusion, team number 1 is gonna win. And then right before I do the bet, I change my opinion because I always lose anyway. And then you always win. Genius. Just always bet on the most retarded thing and you're gonna make millions.
Yeah, I always
Actually made
bet
a lot of
on
money back in the day with Croatia
Czech
in the
table
World Cup.
tennis.
Oh, yeah. I remember my biggest bet ever. I was young and I was watching a betting site and it was live bets. And there was a women's football game between PSG and someone else. And the PSG girls, 0-0, had 9.0. And I'm like, they're PSG, right? So I put money on them. Easy money, man. Holy shit. Sometimes the bookmakers make such big mistakes, man. That's why in Germany they banned MMA betting. Because the bookmakers lost a lot of money on that. Because they didn't understand what they're doing.
That's a bit sad. It's also sad that stake is banned in Germany. I can't gamble with my crypto there anymore.
Oh, Schwinn, back in the day I made 800. I put 100 on PSG women, but I lost so much more later on, man. And there's the river push. NAYF just seems lethargic. He seems in the ropes. I don't know what he can do here. It doesn't look like there's anything gonna happen. Yeah, I remember when Ben Askren and Jorge Masvidal were fighting. If you bet on Jorge Masvidal, you had like a 5.0, which was so dumb, right? Easiest money ever. And then they banned it on Typico because they realized they're losing money on MMA. Because it's a scam, right? If they lose, they ban it. They just want to fuck you up in the ass. And even a paradrop, man! Woo! This would be great.
Also a very good one on the supply up. Look at the front line now. 0 supply.
Amazing. So well played. Another supply up. This is so important because Mohammed, who said he was mad a second ago, is now getting his emotions back. This is so important to be on an upward spiral of emotions. He's now in the winner mindset. Beautiful, beautiful. He's crushing NAYF here. But NAYF really does not
needs to watch out that he doesn't snake too much with his tanks because they're completely out of fuel. And look at the strength losses on the one. It's completely deleted
but even
now.
if he loses, what does he care, right? Even if he loses these 2 tanks.
I mean, you know, like he was also about to like encircle NAYF's entire army on the Texas map, and then he, you know, lost the.
It's 50 days.
Very...
But the thing is, 50 days, yeah. He's
okay, you're right though. Yeah.
This felt not like NAYF. I'm excited to ask him if he's just betting for channel points or what the fuck's going on here.
I mean, we can see who bet how many points. I can analyze that and see if there's any suspicious activity there.
What the hell? But this is a big emotional win for Mohammed, who is going to the next game with a great mindset. Gentlemen, he did not get 4-0. My man did not get 4-0. We have content, my friends. God damn.
Have a series.
We got a series. Twitch Prime is not a crime, and we're going into a possible game number 5. Game number 5. And NAYF just looked like he wasn't there. He looked like Lee versus Sing Sing.
Yeah, it was very, very different NAYF. It was slow. It was too
Weird,
slow, I think.
weird, almost weird.
Maybe he was just very unprepared on this map. You know, maybe he thought, okay, I'm gonna just come up with a strategy, and
I
then it
feel
just
like
didn't work
the
out
early
well.
rush could have maybe off-balanced him. I feel like
Wait a second though. There's a counterattack coming.
The first 20 seconds are so important when you take all the hubs. When you figure out the positioning of everything.
The early game setup is just like in Warcraft when you know, like get your gold mine, right, Tommy? And then if you don't get the gold mine, you run out of gold.
This fucking guy. Mohammed losing some here, but still, look at that paradrop, man. Looking good.
Damn.
Looking good.
Pretty cool.
Pretty big. A lot of games, except the Texas map, a lot of games were big stomps.
I'm just saying though, man, like, you know, if you lose those 4 units and then like gets his tank encircled on the coast and another unit there, like, yeah, but never mind, okay. Yeah, he would have to get so much. Yeah, you're right.
At this point, just... Man, I'm very excited to ask NAYF.
I'm just coping right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just coping.
Sometimes it's hard to watch these stomps, man. It's like, it hurts a bit.
Yeah. It's just like when I watch my favorite football team play and they always just lose.
What is the team again? It's just some local team nobody knows, right? I remember.
Waldhof Mannheim, yeah.
Okay.
They almost relegated down to 4th tier this season, but they managed to like get the turnaround.
Yeah, that's good.
The last games against 1st and 3rd place. So
that means they fight Lok Leipzig soon. Lok Leipzig is going into 3rd league.
I mean they not 100% yet. They have to play relegation against Havelse, against
Could
Hannover.
happen. Are you a guy that travels to different cities with your team?
Yeah, I will like go
that
to
means
as
you would
many
come
away
to
games as I
Leipzig?
can go.
You would come here, man?
Yeah, I would come there.
Then
Yeah.
we can jiu-jitsu, man. I invite you to the club. You do 1 session, man.
You
Just
can also come to. You can also go to the football game together if you want to. You just need to. You just need to watch
the
out.
enemy team, and the Leipzig people will see me on the field and be mad.
Then they follow you home and know where you live. And
Lok
then
Leipzig is known as the right wingers in the city. They're
Yeah,
like the
oh.
AFD people. That means Simos the hooligan is gonna walk through my streets and just vandalize everything.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, you're a guy that puts
I'm
stickers
just there. I'm
everywhere.
just there to. I'm just.
Honestly,
yeah, that's
NAYF
like
is kind of coming back. But 31
Yeah,
health.
that's what I
Too
said.
little, too late though.
Right, there's no way he gets like the VPs to stop
too
the
much
beat now,
damage.
right? There's no
I like
way
the parrot
he
up on
would do that.
Gotland early on. That was really good. Leipzig, unfortunately, no more European football at the moment, it looks like. Not good. Not good. Yeah, let's talk about
the English Premier
People love
League, I
that.
think, if I'm not wrong.
Sorry?
Liverpool.
Wait. Is
The team that I support.
which team? Sorry.
The team that I support. Oh wait, hold on.
Nah,
Oh,
there's no way.
No, stop it, no, man.
4
Mohammed.
days. He cannot lose.
This would be such a break for his mental, man. I think he would stop his
He
esports
cannot lose.
career.
There's no way in
if he
a
loses.
trillion years.
3 days.
Why?
Nah, he
That's
can't.
exactly the same thing that happened on the Texas map, man. He just gets too greedy and the bleed will slow down when he takes Memel, but it's too late. It's too late.
Impossible.
3 days.
Right, there's no
1
way.
day?
There's no way now. Yeah, okay, it's
Jesus,
GG
man.
now. Right,
They're
it's
making
GG
this
now.
very interesting.
Oh,
GG.
Mohammed. Oh.
I'm excited to talk to NAYF about this one. What the
Okay, now let me
fuck?
analyze the bet.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Good goal! Let's go,
Okay,
Mohammed,
chill,
man.
chill. NAYF, what?
Fuck him up!
I want to interview NAYF for a second. That didn't feel like you. You felt so different. Did you want to just make a long series for content, or what's going on there?
What didn't feel like me?
Sorry?
What didn't feel like me?
I know, like, you looked a little bit unprepared. You didn't have an answer to his thing.
Yeah, like no research taken, sometimes no focus taken.
Well, research doesn't matter in these situations. So I tried a new build, right? The tank build, which used to be good back in the day, but they changed some MIOs.
I banned your only faction that you can play.
Regardless,
so
regardless,
unlucky.
regardless, you got
Nice
lucky.
one, man.
Just so we are clear, yeah. This guy had big mouth. We are 3-1. I need one more victory.
Shit, I like that
Yeah,
story.
sure.
I like
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, okay? You're not gonna get that.
I'm
alright?
not
gonna get it, bro.
Clear. Wait, I'm saying just very clear.
NAYF
You
is
were
now-
holding the game hostage. Wait. He was holding the game hostage at the Stalingrad game because I have a TFB tournament starting in 4 minutes. He was holding the Stalingrad game hostage.
What are you
He was
talking
beating
about? That's
me.
your own fault, bro. Don't
That's
bring me
my
into this.
fault. No, you're supposed to
Oh,
surrender when
shit.
you're about
You
that.
had
Lots of
the, I mean,
drama here.
Nayf, you had the decision between, between Friday and today, and you chose today.
Oh yeah.
If you wanna
Yeah,
give
that
up,
was-
I don't know.
4-0.
it's alright.
Okay,
If you wanna
NAYF
give up, bro,
has-
it's alright.
NAYF is so esports, he has a different tournament, but Mohammed makes him stay here, man. And Mohammed now in a good mindset, it seems, but I think Mohammed now is map pick, I think.
Yep.
We don't have many maps left. Actually, we do have a lot left.
Really now. You banned the Superior Firepower, cannot play. Alright, let's do across the line.
Across the... Oh, the #1 standard map. Ooh, shit. Simov needs to click Observer,
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
and NAYF
sorry.
picks Axis or Allies.
Yeah. Schultz.
We can do Axis.
NAYF Axis, Mohammed Allies.
Let's do allies, bro.
Let's go inside to the bands, and then I gotta
Hold
pee
on.
again.
Let's write down all the factions that are banned. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just deleted that file, but I think I have it in my brain. I'm very sure. I just deleted that like a retard.
It was
Unfortunately, you
both
just
on the
deleted
Axis.
that.
It was both of the Japans. One of the Germany.
It was the Luftwaffe Germany? No, Luftwaffe Germany not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Luftwaffe Germany and another Germany, I think, if I'm not wrong. No?
2 Japans, Luftwaffe and Wehrmacht. That's for the Axis. The allies.
Yeah, there we go.
What were the allies? Commonwealth.
USA 12, Commonwealth left,
Mm-hmm.
and
USMC
Red Army right.
and Red Army
USMC
right.
and Red Army right. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Old man. That means we, the map picker, Mohammed, bans another Axis.
As we have seen, he can only play Superior Firepower. So let's do 4th Army ban and get ready for another loss.
4th Army Germany Infantry band.
Damn, man, the shit
A
talking.
lot of drama here. Can NAYF handle the pressure? And NAYF is gonna ban...
We can ban. Which China did you do again? Was it left or right? Hold
He
on.
did the right side.
He did
Communist
like
China.
Communist China.
Well, then we can ban the mass move faction.
That
Yeah, so
is...
China right?
Which one? China right. Okay, red China banned.
Right, communist China.
Gentlemen, just prepare for a sec. I'm gonna pee. You guys have time to repair.
Nothing.
And let's go. Free one between NAYF and Mohammed. Who's gonna take home $600? Oh my god.
What a show. I feel like NAYF is getting more frazzled as time goes on, you know? He's angry that he's missed his TFB tournament. He's cranky, and now Mohammed is on the advantage again. The momentum is building. There could be a flip. And who takes this? Maybe a biggest comeback ever. 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4. Maybe. If I was a gambling man, I'd gamble for Mohammed.
True, man. He must be pumped up right now.
Yeah, bro.
Though I don't know, man. Like, you know, like he got pushed back very heavily there in the end, right? That was, I don't know.
Yeah.
That might hurt his
Yeah.
mental again. But this just shows again how Mohammed is very strong in the early game. And the later the game goes, NAYF usually gains advantage. At least it was like that in the 2 maps so far. So I don't know, but interesting.
Hopefully we'll see some re-anglement from NAYF and some builds. So the ones that are banned are on the Allies, it's Red Army right, USMC, US 12th, Commonwealth left, and China right. And Axis is Germany, 4th Army, Japan left, Japan right, and 4th Army. Wait, no, sorry, I don't know what's the last one? I don't remember.
I don't know, man. I can't even remember. Sorry to tell you. But they surely know what's banned, right? So we don't need to. But I predict left side China if it's not banned yet. And on the axis, maybe someone like one of the Finnish paths. Like, did not Finland group get banned?
No, none of the Finnish stuff got banned.
Okay, then I think North Finland group versus not Communist China, but the other China, like the Nationalist China. That's what I predict.
Okay.
Because Mohammed, I've seen him play this that map a lot, where the mass mob meta was a lot around, and he always played this China because they also have paratroopers, and he really likes the paratroopers. And I guess on NAYF, like on the Axis, there's so many good nations, good land nations banned that I don't know, maybe either Hungary or North Finland group, because North Finland group is pretty strong.
Balance mass mob in this mod.
I think so. Like all of the doctrines are a bit different if you look at them. Like there's a different bonuses. So I really don't know what's exactly like the best one right now. But it seems like Superior Firepower is the most frequently picked right after Mass Assault, or right on the same line with Mass Assault, because Mass Assault gives you a lot of extra really good bonus for infantry. And most of the big battles are like with huge amounts of infantry.
The North Finland group and China.
Yeah. I mean, North Finland group or Hungary, I would say, because Hungary, you know, it worked for him. It's pretty good. He can micro very well, and on a map like this, I would say it's pretty decent. Though the North Finland group is pretty strong because you get your Superior Firepower, which is strong. That's what the doctrine he likes to play. He gets planes, and he gets really good infantry bonuses. He gets a lot of like planning speed, supply range,
recovery,
and also the really good generals. He gets I think 2 generals that can get adaptable and have the forest trade, right?
Yeah, that was.
And you have a lot of forests here.
Last time, long time ago, Finland had like some insane generals.
And you get 3% recruitable population on Rhine, across the Rhine. You always need manpower, kinda. You're always like mobilizing, basically, because you run out of manpower really quickly for the amount of fighting you do.
Maybe I shouldn't scream that, man. My neighbors.
And with the Zizou bonus in the bottom, you get 3% extra, and also a lot of mobilization speed, so you get a bonus hits.
Okay.
But
We got
see,
a
we will see.
serious, man. No 4-0.
Tommy, what factions are you predicting? We're thinking right now what the players could still do with the stuff that's available to them.
I'm too old to remember what's gone. They like infantry, right? So let me take a look at the Axis first. Back in the day, didn't they love the Finland thing? Wasn't it really strong?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
I also said like left side Finland, I would say, because it fits to Mohammed's playstyle, and it's really good on maps with a lot of forests. And on the Mohammed side, I would predict the Nationalist China, because he also likes it a lot. And the paratroopers you get there and the air bonuses are really good to try and early grab these.
When a Superior Firepower meets a Mass Assault, I think the Superior Firepower wins that. But what else could the Allies really play? Right side France is a bit infantry, isn't it? But it's Grand Battle Plan.
They have the Norway ones, right? The Northern Ally stuffs.
Norway?
I remember back in the day, the Norway was kind of good. I don't know if they changed that.
Superior firepower. And that's Norway is about the good Marines. A lot of special forces. Very good on the map. The Nordic map. Special
Combined
forces attack.
operations is good for special forces. Yeah, that's insane. Look at
This is
that.
why I love these bands, because now they have to think outside the box and can't just play the faction they always have. Already.
I mean, I also like that they have so many new
character,
factions,
but he
so-
could do a Canadian 8th Army or whatever. Sorry, Canadian 1st Army. That used to be very meta back in the day. Everyone used to play that.
True, yeah, you're right.
Would be a medium tank build.
Commonwealth 8? Commonwealth 8? That's banned. That's banned, right?
No. Canadian 1st. On the
Canadian
right.
first. Yeah, it's about tanks, trucks.
Okay, one thing that you can already see that's different between the two players is that NAYF is researching improved artillery, while Mohammed is researching upgrades for the fighter. So we might see an air build on the allied side here. And he's also building some anti-tank already, day one. He won't leave it, like any chance for him to get fall for the tank trap again, basically.
Yeah, he knows that NAYF is a big medium tank player. But will NAYF maybe change it up? It's
And yeah,
very
NAYF
clever.
is... Oh, wait, never mind.
It's just very
Could
clever
swerve for a
these
second, I
mods
saw.
to trick your enemy in the early game. Like, your enemy builds anti-tank, but you have no tanks. It's a waste of 2 mils. I mean, it's not a big impact of 2 mils, right?
But yeah, I think NAYF is gonna try like a big rush build here. He's very high on guns. So, I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think
Infantry
the anti-tank is going to work out, to be honest with you. I don't think NAYF is going to do anti-tank this time around. Or tank
So if he
spam
goes
this time
tank
around.
spam, then he goes for...
I don't really know what country is left to do a
Could be
tank spam, to
winter's
be honest
coming.
with you.
Could be Finland.
Yeah.
I think it's
We
left
will
side.
see.
Winter's coming. Yeah, I think so. So strong. I think his winter's coming.
Winter's coming. Oh, also, guys, quick reminder for everyone in the chat: you can use your viewer points to bet. If you don't know how, all you need to do is either check the top of your chat box. You can click on predict there, and then bet on the person of your choosing, or you go below the tile where you can type in a message and click on your channel points. Scroll down once, and there will be a bet there. If you're from a country where you can't bet, you can still vote. Basically, you won't have any points on the line, but you can still say afterwards, "Ha, I was right. I chose the right person that was going to win."
And
So
it is
do
true.
that, please.
C-Mobs is my
It's
hype
fun,
man.
okay?
It is true. I hired him for that, and I pay him in... Well, I actually did pay you
Yeah?
once. I did a sports bet with you, and I said, like, keep the change. I remember that. So, yeah, he was
I remember
paid.
that. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
He was paid. And don't forget, Twitch Prime's not a crime. Support this content. And one more time, I will say, every single Twitch donation you do as this game is going on doesn't go to me. 0%. Every donation goes to the second King of the Hill event, where the people, the winner of this match will fight a new player for the prize pool that the community chooses. The donations go to the players, to esports, to Hearts of Iron 4. Okay, let's go indeed. Thank you, Phantom Silence, man. My man, my man. The question now is, can NAYF be NAYF again? Because last game he felt so weird, and we saw the emotions. Mohammed is now very hyped. Yeah, let's go. And NAYF is a bit pissed. Apparently NAYF was actually scheduled to play in another tournament right now. So that could be annoying to him a bit. So it is a big fight of emotions. A big fight of emotions.
Let's see, is the pick gonna happen now?
Okay, I'm looking at X's. You guys look at allies. Okay. So we get the. Oh, Hungary.
Chinese
Okay,
unit in front,
Hungary.
you were right.
Hungry again?
Okay, and we have a
Chinese
Hungary.
in front.
Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't you not have
Allies and
banned that,
Chinese
bro?
I mean, he could also go for Romania, right? But I think
He's
it's gonna be
not.
Hungary again.
This
Yeah,
could
we'll
be
be
Mohammed's
hungry,
end for
most
not
likely.
banning that OP technique. He's bringing back the Mongolian strategy, chat.
Cavalries, yeah.
That's why he built so much guns. So
It's
cavalry
again,
speaks more
guys.
guns
It's
than
again
infantry.
Mongolia versus China. Again, Mongolia versus China.
Mongolia versus China again, and it didn't go very well for Mohammed last time. In this map, obviously, we have a big river in the middle. Amsterdam is needed, Cologne, and Frankfurt. In this map,
Exactly.
only 3 bases, not 5. I would have banned that build if I was Mohammed. He's giving NAYF the
I
horse build
wonder,
again.
What is the main distinctions and the differences between the left side China and the right side China? Communist China?
To be real with you, I think the left side is a bit more with air. Like the right side has zero focus where they get air. The left side they get like paratroopers and stuff. I think, right? Or did they change that?
Infantry.
I think on the hump you get like paratroopers. No, you get transport planes basically. Yeah,
Guerrilla
exactly.
warfare kinda useless. Field
I have to review.
hospitals.
I don't know. I think they're basically the same. Just maybe the right side is a bit better.
50% max planning is nice. I think the ultimate of Mao's China is so terrible. 12% division speed. It's terrible.
I mean, yeah, I mean on mass mob divisions it's useless, but 15% speed is pretty strong actually. But like on normal infantry, it won't make much of a difference.
I always feel like speed only has an impact if you actually open something up. If you open up an encirclement or a front line.
It's also very build dependent, I would feel like. If it's infantry
True.
speed, it doesn't really matter that much.
The problem is the communist China side basically locks you to infantry only, so
Yeah.
the speed doesn't really help much.
So once again,
But I
NAYF
guess
is
the
showing-
15% could make a big difference. in
NAYF
some-
is showing all these layers, medium tanks, cavalry, and the cool thing is cavalry is not something you build, it's just guns. Whereas here, Mohammed is just pure infantry, man. The anti-tank is gonna actually have impact.
Though we gotta give
And
Mohammed,
area.
you know, the thing that he basically predicted it, right? He had 2 factories on anti-tank from day 1. He will have enough to outfit his entire army. He didn't have that on the other map that we had
Yeah,
before.
but I feel like the
Though
problem
what I can
is,
see already is that he's missing huge amounts of guns, man.
the problem is the cavalry is gonna beat your ass by rushing you over and not the tanks, you know? I feel like
True.
30k guns missing though is heavy, man. Heavy.
But if I'm not wrong, stat-wise, infantry are better than cavalry, so...
Yeah, I mean, it depends like where you fight.
I remember Simop saying he was looking at stats of the fight and the cavalry was crushing it.
Yeah, I mean on plain tiles though. But here, you know, we will see a lot of fighting in cities, like in urban tiles and forests, and also across rivers. And across rivers, cavalry is really, really bad. The only place where they would be even worse would be mountains, but there's no mountains here.
Mohammed is already
Except for like
getting ready with a 10% production bonus on guns. He needs that dearly. Beautiful, beautiful army by NAYF. Cavalry with insane speed, almost double the speed of infantry, and even support artillery. I think the early game rush, which we talked about, is so important this mod, will probably go to NAYF here. Even though we have some paratroopers, that could be an early rush, but they might easily get killed by Cav. He's spawning as much
3 speed.
guns as he can get.
3 speed, Tommy. 3
Done.
speed, 3 speed. Oh.
If he can get green guns in 150 days, but in 3 months the war starts. He's spawning some guns though. Oh, this is creepy. Also, he made new guns and he has some efficiency issues. So this is pure infantry versus pure cav with medium tanks, which I would bet on.
There's going to be a lot of rushing from both sides. That's interesting. Like if the front lines solidify and the nationalist Chinese get enough guns to equip their entire army, I think they can win this. They just need to it just depends on who's going to get the VPs quickly here.
Does China
That's interesting.
planes?
Yeah, he gets 100 from the hump. Like from the focus, the hump he gets 100.
Okay, he can paradrop. I think that these paradrops just get killed. Honestly, he can connect quickly. If he paradrops Essen and Amsterdam, he can quickly bring the army there.
Mohammed is not using his transport planes though yet.
Oh, they decrypted each other. NAYF needs 10k
you're
guns,
right,
Mohammed needs 20k guns. He's building them so
Only
fast.
15 days left and he didn't even plan a paradrop yet. Oh.
Yeah, he didn't plan it yet, yeah.
Yeah, he's not
But he
planning
just
his
deployed
paradrop.
the planes though. He deployed the fighters, he put them up on air superiority, he has others deployed, but he's not planning to...
He should stop training.
Okay,
in
now
the
he's
south.
buying them, okay.
Here comes the
He's gonna also
paratroopers.
drop in Frankfurt. So he's gonna try and contest all of the states. Is Mohammed playing some naval invasions? No, he is not.
And there comes, look at that focus
Oh,
from
there we go,
NAYF.
all of them.
20% CAF attack and 30% CAF defense, plus 25 orc, 30 recovery, 20 breakthrough. Holy shit. That seems almost busted.
Yeah, it maybe sounds like a lot. The problem is just that the cavalry base sets are really not that high. But it makes them a lot better than they were before.
Doctrine doesn't actually affect cavalry, if I'm not wrong, right? Most
Yeah, I mean,
cavalry-
the only
most
doctrine I
cavalry-
think that affects it a bit is some extra speed that they get from the doctrine he's doing right now. But the rest is all for tanks and for infantry, motorized infantry, so no cavalry at all.
Right.
Last time NAYF, Mohammed was missing 30k guns. Now he's missing 15k guns.
Yeah. He has
Spawning
200,000
4K
more men in the field right now. And he's also still mobilizing a lot of men.
Needs to...
How many guns is he even building?
He's
222 a
going
day.
crazy.
Spawning in a lot of divisions too, though, so
Yeah.
he can delete those and put them in the normal army.
So his focuses are a lot of gun things, 3,000 guns. And we're about to start. Can Mohammed get the free 2 or will NAYF take home the 600 bucks that are on the line, man? Shout out to Ken Little again for donating $500 fucking dollars, man. Esports is back.
Was that the guy who got banned right after he donated $500?
He
I
always
mean,
gets
timed
banned.
out or something?
Here we go. Here we
Okay.
go. No paradrop. No paradrop.
paradrop is
no
not launching?
paradrop. What the fuck's that paradrop? It's not going.
Ah, okay, now they dropped, but a bit late.
Oh, he's holding actually.
Oh
I
god,
want to
he's
see
not
this
gonna
one.
get into Cologne. He did not get into
He's not
Cologne. in
dropping,
time.
yeah. And the early
they're not
game
dropping.
goes
What the hell's
easily to
going
NAYF.
on?
Easily.
Oh, that's really bad for him.
Yeah. We talked about how important the early game is. And NAYF having the big cities already. Close to bed.
Blitz.
17.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm closing it.
Let's. I think we want to look for Mohammed's side here. That's more interesting.
But this already looks completely cooked for Mohammed, man. The fact that this pirate was not is really, really bad.
Yeah. It's these small little mistakes, man. He's spawning in these guns. He needs these guns so badly, dude. And NAYF is leading.
The north looks not so bad for Mohammed. I will say he looks like he can maybe take that area back.
Supply low. Press F4. Ah, he's gonna get Frankfurt connected though. Oh, now great supply. Great supply for Mohammed. Mohammed is having certain things going his way. But he's attacking like crazy. He needs to produce these guns. And he just spawned in 4,000. Very nice. He now spawned... didn't he just get 4K guns, chat? What the fuck? Look at this.
I think he deployed, you get 2 units, basically, like, you know, the equipment that's shown down there is the equipment that those 2 units
he spawns.
use.
I don't know where they are. This is a bit weird.
He probably, maybe deleted them, I don't know.
He's actually losing guns from all these attacks right now. Mobilize the people. Manpower's not gonna be his issue. Let's take a look on NAYF here. A lot of green bubbles for NAYF. He just called the tank division. Also, he just called...
Equipment trade-wise, Tommy, 6,000 gun slots for China, only 1,000 for Hungary. So,
looking good for NAYF. Yeah. Green on medium tanks. Only 6K guns down. Unlocking 5 more cavalry and 5K guns. He's gonna be completely green.
Yeah,
NAYF
the
looking great right
look
now.
horrible as well.
And that was kind of the big getaway from the Stalingrad game. This mass mode build of Mohammed just has no guns. And he's doing it again. And I really think it's a mistake to not ban this cavalry build. It's so strong in NAYF's hands. NAYF has good APM. Let's actually get a player view. Let's get a player view. Oh, click the click, 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 click. Yeah, he's fast. Looks good. The paradrop has landed.
I feel like not really a lot of game impact from them though.
He goes China. AMX. Look at this little stream sniping bitch. Permabanned instantly, obviously. It's a permaban for life. Never ever unban that person ever. What a piece of shit. Nice APM though. Looks good. Clickety click. Cares a lot, and he looks like someone that's ready. But these paradrops looking good, man. But the problem with paradrops so often, they're just a distraction. They're just a distraction.
No. In this case, it's a distraction for not too much.
That's the problem, yeah. I always felt when I think about Hoi 4, paradrops are all about timing. If you time them well, they can be so devastating.
Yeah, looks like his run line is falling apart now. I think it's over.
He's also starting to get snaked now.
Area,
that's the point. That's what I meant earlier. NAYF just needs 2 divisions to do this. You see that? It's 2 divisions to micro. To do so much damage. And here we go. This is Mohammed's problem, chat. He cannot get his
I
gun
feel like
screen.
Mohammed is kind of doing the equivalent of our Russia build on that roleplay game, low-key. He just has no pushing power. He just has spam infantry.
Yep.
They're just standing there, just waiting to do
I think
nothing.
he often thinks his air is power, but it's 8 airplanes to get green air. There's no CAS. Ooh, the paratroopers will just die, probably. And once again, you see that? NAYF just needs 1 division to fuck with 10 divisions. And that shouldn't... Mohammed shouldn't allow that. And there's 1 division down on the east.
And that's a problem you have, though, when you go mass mode. Like, units are really not that good. You need a lot of them to counter field.
Every time I look at the logistics and the guns, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better.
He also was attacking like crazy early on, yeah. Honestly, though, I feel like how can he have green guns? Make less divisions, maybe, right? I know there's a medium tank involved. Ah, this entire series was a technocrat versus a soft-target bio-spammer. NAYF always says medium tanks, and look at that. That's what I mean, chat.
Yep, snake.
He just needs to micro 3 divisions, and bam. It's too easy for our friend NAYF. NAYF is holding the TFB turn hostage. Marcel. Well, NAYF's about to get 600 fucking euros. I think he's gonna feel great after this. and he is doing great. I'm very used to sending NAYF money. He's already like a regular on my bank account, bro. That guy is getting money so often. He's doing really good here. And man, that kit is, I think, now made $6,000 to $7,000 on Hoi 4.
Well, at least it wasn't a 4-0. At least it was a 4-1.
At least it wasn't a 4-0.
He hasn't lost
man.
yet, but I think it's pretty over, basically.
Yeah, there's an argument, Vase says, that you shouldn't switch your gun, because then your officially doesn't die. Yep. I think this series was a series of builds. NAYF just very, very often had the better build, the better preparation, the better setup, the better faction, the better divisions.
It is what it is. It's just practice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they practice? I don't know. Didn't they practice?
They said earlier Mohammed practiced a lot and NAYF didn't practice at all. But look at NAYF. NAYF knows what he's doing. And you can't tell me that in the last 2 weeks he probably was like, I should probably pair it.
No, he didn't practice at all.
$600 is for a young student is good shit. And I actually still believe NAYF is rank 1 moneymaker in Hoi 4 Esports. If you had a list with every single earning, I still think NAYF is the rank 1 esports player. Then he's getting crushed here. Mohammed is just devastated. And called GG. And that is it
Series is over.
for King of the Hill number 1. Mohammed, though, not got 4-0'd, man. He got a game. GG. And I want to give the stage to the unfortunate loser today, Mohammed. How do you feel? What do you think went wrong? To us, the casters just often felt like his builds were just stronger. You have these Massimo builds that are missing 20,000 guns. What do you feel went wrong here, Mohammed?
I just played bad, man. I'm sorry, guys.
You don't have to be sorry, man. Every gladiator who goes to the arena needs to be afraid of nothing. And I don't even think you played that bad. To me, I don't know what Pixel and Cmops say. It felt a lot like about builds a bit.
Yeah. I was not prepared, and obviously NAYF is a really good dude. He's a really good player. So just I'm gonna give it to him. He played better this day. So GG, man.
It's nice to see that in the end there's no animosity. And NAYF, I want to give you the stage once again. I have to send you money. It happens once a year. I think you're still the rank 1 money earner of esports, and you once again take it home. 600 euros coming your way. How do you feel, man? What do you think you did well? Let us know what's going on in your head right now.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank the viewers who actually donated up to 600 euros. So first of all, my heart goes out to you. And second of all, I mean, I just have quick hands. If I can micro, I can out micro basically most people that I will fight against, right? So that's why I use the half builds once, twice. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I practice somewhat, maybe like 2-3 hours. I did some test builds. But yeah, I'm kind of busy right now with life, university, internship, etc. So yeah, it's a nice thing to win this. So I thank you, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, 600 euros to young student. I would have killed for that back in the day. And you once again taking home money. And before this is over, I want to have one last question for you, NAYF, because I'm struggling with this a bit. Who do you think in the entire Hoi 4 community, in the King of the Hill number 2 coming soon, since you're now the King of the Hill, who do you think could give you the biggest problem in the 101 mod? Because I don't know who's good. Like, we're thinking
I
of
would
a
say,
direction.
if I had to nominate people, I would definitely say Marcel. Like Marcel, if he grinds, he's gonna be at the same level as me. DANKUS, of course. There is a guy called Segel. He won the great game as USA. So these 3 people definitely can give me a fight. Like, so.
Okay, yeah, that's actually the 3 people I thought about. Well, congratulations, shout out to Mohammed, man. Well played, buddy, man. Don't be sad. I know what it feels like. It happened to me last month in Warcraft 3. And shout out to NAYF.
Well
thank you, Pixel and Cmops, for co-casting. I had a great blast, man. And I think it was very successful. Once again, chat, if you ever donate and you say, Tommy, I want this to be the great part of the King of the Hill, your money goes to esports. We already have, I think, $200 for the next one. So NAYF looks like he can get more and more paydays here. For he's the King of the Hill now. Thank you, boys, and see you soon, man. The last word obviously goes to Cmops and Pixel.
Drink a lot of beer and have fun. Bye-bye.
And Pixel?
Thank you.
Drug time!
Yeah, you probably should stay here since we're now playing Schedule 1. GG, man. Anyway, boys, that was King of the
Bye.
Hill 1. I'm gonna go offline on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube people, man. If you want to see more good stuff, come on to Twitch, you fucking plebs. We're going offline on YouTube. See you soon, and the King of the Hill 2 is coming soon. Yeah, we only have like $20.
She slipped through my fingers like sand. Heard that she had a man. Now I'm just sitting here sad. Oh well, ship sail. She slipped through my fingers like sand.